Oh my God, they mess up my TV.
Oh man.
They got me janky. There we go.
Yep.
They had me up in this piece looking janks.
Look.
Looking janky. I don't like it, StreamYard.
Yeah.
Start going to Stream. I don't like it, StreamYard. What you trying to do to me, StreamYard? What is up, everybody? This your man Drake Mack along with my man Bluminati. Mika G would not be in the house today. She is still on vacation. Hoping her safe return and everything. She was out there having a ball, and I'm out here pulling the boogers out my eye.
Hey, I feel you, man. Salute to Mika G too, man. I want to give all nothing but love and praise and shout out to our sis out there, sis D down there in her home country of the Dominican.
Yeah, you did say before she looked Dominican. And guess where she's at? Guess where she's at?
Enjoying life, man. Enjoying life. Now, I also want to shout out also for her live. She went live last week, man, and I think she felt a little,
was killing it.
You know, a little defeat with it, and I just want to say, and I know how that is, man. You know what I'm saying, to you know, go live and just feel that way coming off the live. There she is. She in the chat. What up, Mika? Mika. But I just want to tell her to keep pushing.
In the house.
Is my audio cutting up?
My audio. Yeah, your audio is kind of cutting in and out.
All right, hold on.
But yeah, we will most definitely go shout out Mika G. Like I said, you know, to me, I believe she did an excellent job. Got me into the show. I went back and watched it. You know what I mean? I actually really started getting into it. So I can't wait to see more of what Mika has to do. So make sure if y'all playing, you know what I'm saying? If y'all really down with what you know what we got going over here, make sure that you guys are checking out Cinematic Nightmares podcast. Make sure you know you guys are checking out Cinematic Nightmares podcast. Go ahead, Blue.
How's sound? I'm good.
Still cracking.
Cutting up.
Cracking. Your voice cracking like pistachios.
Go out and come back.
Yeah, I'm about to say restart it because you know it's stream. Told you StreamYard had me janky.
Yeah.
Over here looking like janky promoter.
Let me do it. I'll be right back.
All right. So again, this is your man Drake Mack. On today's show on the Blurred AF, we are going to discuss lanterns. Why is people complaining about it? We're gonna figure that out today because a lot of people are still not feeling the show or have things that they want that they're discussing on the show. One of the things that keep coming up is the skin color of Aaron Pierre. He's too light. John Stewart supposed to be a darker man. So let's just talk about it, you know, or he's American. So we're going to talk about that today on the show. But of course, you already know how I do until Blue get ready. You know, you already know. Let's go.
What does this button do?
All right.
I'm sounding out good.
You still cracking. I don't know if it's the audio. Yeah, it's like the more it's like when you talk, it's like it's popping. I don't know. Did you did you check the settings? Because my settings was
my whole
computer.
Nah, just my settings. I'm gonna just restart the whole joint, man. StreamYard has been doing new shit lately.
Yeah, and it's got you real bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna just restart. I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart my whole one.
All right. All right. See, you got me. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was asleep. This was supposed to start an hour and a half ago, which I'm glad it didn't, because Blue actually had some stuff going on. And I ain't gonna lie, but I was asleep. I was asleep. I ate some fish and it was good. I'm not gonna hold y'all. It was really good. But I cooked it in vegetable oil and it was light, and it was kind of greasy because I don't cook stuff in pork lard. All you pork lard people, I hope you get high cholesterol. I'm a hater because I can't eat that. I don't eat that stuff. And I ain't gonna lie, lard tastes good. Say it was gefilte fish. Gefilte fish. Gefilte fish. Yeah. You gonna have black people all over the world eating gefilte fish. That's my favorite deleted scene. Oh man, it was some mutated tilapia. I had some I wanted to actually I have some avocado oil, and I should have, but avocado oil is really expensive, and I already burnt myself. Yeah, y'all see that? Splash avocado oil all on my arm, being an idiot. So this is the cooking hour with Dre Mack. So I had a steak that I cooked the other day, right? Feeling real good, and I accidentally dropped it instead of setting it in there like you're supposed to do. I dropped it in there and splash, and it hit my arms. It's because it wasn't going for my face. So yeah. You good now, Blue? Let's see. Good. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute. Because hold up. Go ahead and talk. I'm going to shut up. Let me mute myself. No, I wanted you to talk so we can see if you was good.
Now, we good?
Yeah, we good. Hold on.
Check,
Hold
1
on.
2 1 2.
It's still
Check.
popping. I don't know. It could be a mic. It could be your actual mic.
Is it still janky?
It's like Blue using McDonald's Wi-Fi. Hey, that's McDowell's.
Hey, it could be McDonald's Wi-Fi, man.
Yeah, it is. It's still popping. But you said, was it like that earlier?
Nah, it wasn't like that earlier.
Did you
Man,
you checked your audio settings, right? In StreamYard? You said it's connect. You think it's the connection? Is that why? Yeah, they're saying it's probably your connection to the Wi-Fi.
Now I'm hard lined in.
Oh, I don't know.
You hear me?
Wow, cable type of shit. They are roasting you. Why y'all chat? Hold up.
I know that.
Hold up.
Man. I reset everything, man.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna reset everything.
I went to school for this stuff, man. I reset everything. One, two. No.
Yup, it's still
mic. It can't be the mic. Let me turn it. Check. Power sound. I'm gonna turn it up. Check. He said, I'm not roasting, I'm baking some chicken. Damn, StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard does not like. Did you? Who you talking about today? Did they hate you? You know what it. You know
what's crazy? I was about to. I was gonna get my love for Mika G out of here. I was about to go crazy on. I was about to go a little ham. So.
You was about to see. That's what it was. You was about to go ham. I'm gonna tell y'all off tops. I know what's going on. See, y'all traded for DJ Moore, and we got Kenneth Walker III. That's what's happening.
No, I don't need.
So the power is shifted back here, baby. Oh man, and we picked up.
We gotta hear one more time.
Okay. Not sure y'all told y'all it's on site. Oh man. Yeah, see, when they say, hey, look, when they say it's on site, we don't mean, you know what I mean? You know, you want to fight or shoot. What? Oh, snap, son. Oh man. I trust and believe though. Trust and believe, Rich Town. You know, when I say it's on site, I'm coming, baby. Coming to your city. Blake, have you seen this guy right here? Nah. Have you seen Baby Ruth? Tell me how you get to Sesame Street, son. Anyway, I'm playing. I do not mean, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to get beat up. I don't mean that. I swear, I don't mean that. Because, you know, it's people out here, you know what I'm saying, that fight every day. You know what I mean? They do. Let me just keep it real. Let me lower my mic, lower my voice so I can keep it real. There's people out here that can fight. They fight every day. And me personally, I don't want to be the catalyst of another battle, either with hypertension, high cholesterol, many of other things that go on in this society. I don't want to be a part of that. So what I'm doing is choosing to stay sucker free. Sucker free. No. I'm trying to tell you, they don't like, man. You said something to the wrong person in StreamYard today. That's what happened. I know what happened. I know exactly what happened, Blue. You was over there, you know, set tripping over there on Knee-High Park. I'm looking for some Snuffleupagus. Where he at? Where's Sticky McGruff at?
Oh no, man.
All right, it's cool. We're gonna make it work. Maybe because sometimes, like, even when I start my computer over, it still takes a minute. You know what I'm saying? And normally it just where, you know, it works itself out. But we gonna make it work.
Mika ain't here, man.
That's what it is. Mika's not here. We need the team back. You know what I'm saying? We one show. This is, you know, we need the team. If we was the Bulls, who's Mika? If Mika Pippen?
If we was the Bulls, Mika would be
the 90s Bulls.
I like Pippen.
You said
I'm not mad at that.
You think she's Pippen? She's
Pippen. I'll be Rodman.
I was gonna be Dennis.
MJ all day.
Look, I want to be Dennis Rodman. I want to wear wild hair and shit. I remember what was that, junior year of high school? I read Bad as I Want to Be, the Dennis Rodman story. That was actually a really good book, though. That was a really good book. But what was janky was when they did that TV special. And they had them fake bulls and the Rodman, the Bad as I Want to Be, the Rodman TV. Oh my God!
Oh, you talking about the bio? The bio.
Yeah, the biopic that was like made for TV, and they had the janky Bulls jerseys on it. Oh man, the janky Detroit man. But the book was actually really good. The book was really. I had so much respect for Dennis after that. It was really good. Really good book.
Nah, Dennis
really good.
His story, you know, he got a crazy story, man. I got respect for Dennis too. Even just him being a dope basketball player. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
Dennis, I think Dennis could have been a very crazy offensive player, but he chose what side he wanted to choose, and he went crazy on the defensive side of things, man. But Dennis was so athletic with it, he could have did anything he wanted to do, man.
Right. I remember Dennis would just, nobody would guard him. He'd go up to the 3-point line, just shoot and make it. It did everybody looking like Dennis making threes. Like Dennis just scored like, what was it, 23 points a game at what was it, Central something. No, not in Detroit. When he was in college. When he was in college. Yeah, when he was in college, he averaged like 23 points a game, like 10 rebounds. He was like he was legitimately a walking double-double. He was a walking double-double. You know what I mean? And they act like he couldn't play offense. No, he found a lane. And if everybody else can shoot, why do I need to get in? Let me get these rebounds real quick. Let me play some defense. I know my role. Hey, we winning championships. I know my role. So hey, it's cool. It is cool. Let's go and check with everybody up in here first. You know what I'm saying? Let's shout out all the people that came in. Junior Network, what's good? Alvin Rodriguez, what's up? Q is not a robot, the admin. What up? Let me see. D Stizzle up in here. What's good? Daddy Gates, what's up? What's up? Tony Robinson, what's good? Xavier Phoenix, good. What's good? X-Man, what's up? Of course, Mika G is in the house, and she just landed. So Mika G you need to hang out. You know what I'm saying? Marley Mar, what's up? Let me see. Shout out Jada Informant, what's up? Carson Billings, what's good? Let me see. Let me see. Tony Robinson, did I get you? What's up? Yeah. Let me see. Collector's Rain, what's good? We about to roll into this subject. RW Chi-Town, what's good? Chi-Town, I need to take that weekend trip up to the Chi too. That's an 8-hour trip. I need to go. Matter of fact, I got 2 ways to go. When I go I-70 to the 55, I could go to Memphis or I could go to Chicago. You know what I mean? I know one place I really want to go though. I just want to see if it's really real out there. You know what I mean? I used to go to Memphis.
Orange Mound.
Yeah, Orange Mound. Shout out to Orange Mound though. Shout out to 8 Ball of MJG out there keeping it. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it pimp tight. Stamina MC, what's up? Puma Lee, what's good? You frozen now, Blue. What? Unplug the Wi-Fi. Lawrence, what's good? You gotta unplug your Wi-Fi, bro. You was frozen. Now you're unfrozen. They are making you look real bad right now. What's up?
I'm gonna try one more thing. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try.
All right. While Blue is getting his technical difficulties, he might have to go to his phone. Christian Key, what's good? Mr. Al Kabulin, what's good? Sometimes I'll be thinking I'll be messing that up. Let me see. But yeah, man, Detroit Bad Boys, fire back in the day. I'm not gonna lie, boy, that was one of my favorite teams. Okay. That was one of my favorite. I'm still a Bulls fan.
What I sound like?
You good now? That's better.
You know what it was? It's Chrome.
What you do?
It's Chrome. I switched browsers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Chrome. Chrome over here tripping. So I just switched browsers. What up? I'm back now. I can talk my shit now. Right?
Oh, wait a minute. You do you have a Mac or a PC?
I got a PC.
Oh, okay. Because that's why I don't use Safari. You know what I mean? I use Google, but I don't. Hold on, wait a minute. Am I using Chrome? No, I use Google.
That's Chrome.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Chrome.
I don't know why I can't use Safari. That's what it is. I can't use Safari. But yeah. But anyway, let's get into this Lanterns talk. Let's get it. Let's go ahead. Let's jump right in because there's a lot of people hating this trailer. There's some people that like it. I'm not saying there's a majority of people that hate it. There's a good majority. There's a good majority of people that like this show just based on the likes, the impressions that came out on YouTube. What do you think is the biggest hiccup that Jimmy Gunn told you what the show is going to be, but what do you think is the biggest hiccup?
I think everybody saw the suit and went crazy for some reason. They saw a suit hanging up in a closet and they lost their damn mind. You know what's crazy?
They don't know whose suit that is.
They don't know whose suit it is. They don't know when he wore the suit. Did he wear the suit when he first became a Lantern? Is he now making his
or is it Hal Jordan? It could be somebody else's.
Whose suit it is?
Right. It could be my suit. I hung it up and I forgot about it.
We don't even know if that's gonna be in the show. It could have been 3 other suits hanging up. We don't, and that's my whole thing is, and I try not to go crazy off of trailers. You know, trailers is just supposed to either build anticipation or make you walk away. And if you're gonna walk away, you walk away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I try not to go super judgy with a trailer, and I try to enjoy the trailer.
Yeah.
Look, we got, and I'm a juxtapose, do it against, what is that? Wonder Man. We was anticipating Wonder Man for a long time. I think we were, as far as, because
we wanted to see what it was doing, what they're gonna do,
what it was gonna be about. Because we, at the end of, up until maybe a week before, we really didn't know what Wonder Man was gonna be about.
Facts.
We didn't. You know what I'm saying?
That's very facts.
So when that little teaser dropped and we saw him, we was like, is he using the powers? He broke the table, but what's going on? We didn't know what was going. I didn't hear nobody going crazy the way that they doing with the Lantern show. Then when the actual Wonder Man show comes out, and it ain't even about Wonder Man, it's about some dude named Simon K. Williams or whatever his name is.
And Simon Cortez Williams.
Yeah, Simon Cortez Williams. And they got nothing to do with the person that I grew up reading, like nothing other than this Simon Cortez Williams being an actor. It ain't got jack diddly squat to do with the
right. Nothing. You're right, though. You are right.
But here we are going crazy, and they giving you damn near a comic book accurate retelling of the stuff that goes on with Green Lantern. Oh, he's not in space. He ain't always in motherfucking space, dog. My bad if she in here, but he ain't always in space.
Right.
He ain't always there. He is Hal Jordan of Earth. What it is, sector 8413, I think is what it is, which is Earth's sector. He gotta go to Earth sometime, right?
Right. Hold on, wait a minute. Art Richard called him Simon Keith Williams. Simon Keith Sweat Williams.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he gotta go to Earth. They ain't always out in space, man. They not. So my whole thing was, and what really made me wanna, because I know D Stizzle in here. Shout out to D Stizzle. He actually made good arguments, and I believe D Stizzle. I respect D Stizzle's knowledge.
D Stizzle sent me 7 years of reading material on just Green Lanterns. You know he was like, "Hey, bro, you want to get started?" I was like, I think One Piece will be done by the time I get finished with this, and One Piece goes forever."
Right. Green Lantern been out here since for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And you more of a DC fan than I am.
Right. Yeah. No, I like both. I ain't gonna lie, I pick and choose with what I read. I don't just read super solid run. I'm not always over there in DC, but I'm enough in DC to understand what's going on in DC. I can have a conversation with DC comic book fans. But I guess I'm a DC comic book fan. I can go as much as that. I'm not a layman DC comic book fan. I'm good enough to entrench myself in the lore. But so like I said, I respect, and there he is. I respect D Stizzle's his knowledge or whatever. So Me and him, we was going back and forth when I had made a little, when I was talking about it when it first dropped. But then I see people like, what's your boy who just popped up all of a sudden? Shine.
Oh, Shine Comics?
Yeah.
I don't know that dude. I know that dude. Only reason why I know that dude because I retweeted a certain particular picture that he posted on on X, and I was like, oh, but he Eric July fan too. So
you got to do a grifter video on this. This dude got to be a grifter.
I don't know who Cuz is. I just seen he kind of he jumped in the fray. But then he was praising Eric July at the same time. Look, if you're an Eric July fan, I'm not mad at you. I don't rock with dude. Yeah, I don't. But I don't know dude like that. So
I think he got to be like Eric July's little cousin or something like that. Cause like the way he be on Eric July nuts is wild. But But he came out ranting and raving, screaming, did his little videos, you know what I'm saying? And it just made me, everything he said just told me that this dude ain't no comic book fan. This dude is one of them. You know what I'm saying? He one of them guys. He know just enough. And he started, started collecting comics 5 years ago. You know what I mean? He know just enough to try to rage bait you and do some things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm listening to his videos. I'm like, this dude is a straight clown.
That's who had you on the wrong browser. I was like, you talking shit, big dog? I got you.
Now I'm listening to this dude, man. I'm like, what? You had to just start. You just had to. Everything he says is, "Hey, I'm new to the scene," and I ain't never seen this. He just not started. I don't even know where he just started showing up on my damn timeline. You know what I'm saying? Showed up on my timeline and got a bigger following than me. Where did you come from, dog? That just sounds grifter. That just sounds like a grifter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, where did you even come from? How did you even end up on my timeline, man? But I just think the hate is forced.
Right.
I think a lot of people. I think it's
now. Was he actually hating the Green Lantern show, or is that what he was doing? Was he just going?
It's the suit. Everybody is mad about the suit, and I understand it, man. If you don't like the suit, just say
But that's kind of stupid. The only reason why I say it's stupid, number one, is that there's no context to what's going on. So how can you hate something that has no context? Remember, people was mad at Guy Gardner's haircut. You know what I mean? Remember that? But I think, honestly, I think it's just a way because people, especially if he's an Eric July fan, I guarantee you he's a Snyder bro, too. I don't know, dude. I don't know dude's content. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to go into dude because I don't know him like that. I ain't watched his content or whatever. Ain't really not saying I'm not checking for Buddy like that. But from my experience, people like Eric July's content, that far right wing nut job ideology that they be spewing.
Libertarian. Oh, I'm a libertarian.
Dog. I had to look at my voter's card just to make sure what it say on there. It better not say that. I'm punching somebody. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I can see them. They're hating it because of the James Gunn project. Let's just throw that out there. They're gonna hate it because of the James Gunn product. Number two, they're going to find any and every way to hate this, and there's no context to anything that we have going on. So all you see is a suit without any context. How can you properly judge something that you don't know nothing about? We don't know nothing about. You know what I mean? Okay, it's not in. And this is the third thing. It's not in space. Okay, is that so much of a big deal? Because and I said this on my show, if it was in space, y'all be comparing it to Guardians of the Galaxy. Matter of fact, they'll probably will say, oh, it's more like Guardians of the Galaxy, the Christmas special. You know what I mean? Because you have to make this elaborate set. You got to make this suit. You're going to have to spend more money on special effects. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. Yo, they legitimately just said that Supergirl's movie is Guardians of the Galaxy because she got on a damn jacket. Like she didn't have on a coat, a jacket in the damn comic book.
And
Like, this is-
at the end of the damn Superman movie, she showed up with the coat on.
yeah, like, what are y'all? It's just a way to complain. And the more they can complain, because they daddy, Larry Ellison just bought it. Congratulations, right wingers. I hope you get what you want. Like that, like that thing that just came out said, oh, Paramount wants to do a spin-off movie of Sinners with the racist white people.
Oh, you talk about
Discussing
Daily Wire.
film.
Is
Was
Daily
it? Was it IndieWire that put it? No, it was discussing film.
No, I'm saying it's the joint. You talking about what they want to do with JM?
No, not that. No, they want to do a spin-off of Sinners with the two races, the two racist white people and they uncle or whatever.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, it's stupid. And you're right. He would be the same guy who be. I'm pretty sure he might even be over there with the geeks and gamers and what's the other one?
He's an Eric July fan.
All of that.
Yeah, yes, most definitely he's hanging with, because you don't be that much of an Eric July fan and don't like neurotic, critical drinker. You just the honorable Negro that's there today.
And he's spurting off the same stuff, same rhetoric that they're saying. You know what I'm saying? And but that's why I say it's complete. It's just forced. You don't know what this show is about. For all we know, that teaser could have been the first 5, and that's what DC been doing lately anyway. The first 10 minutes of whatever you about to watch. Remember Superman?
Right.
What we got from Superman was what it was, the first 10 minutes.
What's up, Torian?
You know what I'm saying?
Remember the first trailer was Superman falling to in the Arctic.
Yep.
And I said my biggest thing was, who whooped Superman's ass that much for him to be looking like Yamcha? That was intriguing for me, but everybody was. Here's the counter argument to that. Oh, well, who does that to Superman? Nobody did that. And my Superman's so Eddie, and my Superman's white Jesus. And, shut up.
And that's what I'm saying. Just because the run that you read, Superman was this all powerful, or the run that you read, Green Lantern was up in space. It's plenty of other stories that Green Lantern did that were significant. And if you are a comic book head, if you are a fan, you don't just stick to the regular normal shit.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? If I did a Wolverine story and he ain't on the X-Men, oh, why he ain't on the X-Men? That's what you would hear.
Right.
Why he ain't on the X-Men? Like, Sabretooth ain't in it. Why? Blah, blah, blah. Like, what are we talking about, man? It's these characters and these comics been around 60 damn years, man.
Right.
60 years. You think out of 60 years, Green Lantern just was in space the whole time?
Right. especially
go ahead.
Which especially is interesting because James Gunn told you exactly what this show was going to be. So it ain't like, now shout out to Tina. She always saying James Gunn lied. He ain't lie about this one. He didn't lie this time.
Now they mad because he told the truth. Now they mad he told the truth.
Look.
What I guess, Dre, what don't look good about this trailer?
For one, I personally like the trailer. For the simple fact is, what is the mystery? Who died? And I don't believe it's Guy Gardner, because Guy Gardner was already in Metropolis. He was already there. You know what I'm saying, with the Justice Gang. So it makes no sense for him to go to this rural area all of a sudden. And plus, according to IMDb, he's in every single episode.
Yeah.
So how you gonna be dead if he's in every episode? What is he, a ghost? So
that was in your chat. I was the one who was throwing that out there, saying maybe Guy was dead or he died or something, and maybe maybe he's in every episode because we get flashbacks. But I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? He is in every episode. There's really no reason for him to be in bumfuck wherever Nebraska they at. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, here's to me, here's the wildest take. Aaron Pierre's skin color. That's still one of the wildest takes to me. And the only reason why I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Think about this in story point writing. In story writing, why in the whole entire flub? I'm trying to not try to cuss. I didn't see Miss Roberta in here, but why in the whole entire flub would I want him, Guy Gardner, the most idiotic character in in the Superman movie, on every episode as a flashback? That's not the way you tell good stories. The way that you can tell good stories is you have this guy be in a portion of the show. You show something happen, and then you have it as a mystery every single episode till you get back. You don't have this guy show up every episode in a flashback. That makes, in a story writing standpoint, it makes no sense, because you're going to get tired of seeing this dude's face, and then eventually, what is the real mystery? You see what I mean? So you got to look at it in a writer standpoint. That doesn't make any sense. Now, him being there, you know what I'm saying? As far as like being in communication or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I could see that, you know what I mean? Them reaching out, him coming to this town along with the guys. I can see that. But again, they're keeping that away from this grounded mystery of a story.
Right. And I can see that. I think you can do flashbacks, because if we got this old Hal Jordan, and shit, Guy Gardner look old as hell too. We got to be serious. Like, Guy don't look young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, because also remember, we're getting flashbacks with Jon Stewart also in the show, because we get his daddy's being older, but we also
get his daddy's.
His dad is young. So I'm guessing flashbacks is going to be a part of the storytelling some type of way, whether it's through John's side or through Hal's side or through both. And that's the reason why I was saying, Guy with the flashbacks. If Guy and Hal were off doing, with Green Lantern together, or Hal playing Guy and he just don't like Guy, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. That could be the flashback, and that's why, because as I'm training the new guy, I'm telling him about don't be this guy.
Right.
You know now, like don't be this guy.
Now I got to counter the JD Informant. The only reason why that worked, because we never seen that character before ever. The you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't in every single episode. You see what I mean? His night that he was a squire, he
wasn't every episode.
No, he wasn't. He was missing out of 2 episodes. Out of 2 episodes. The flashback where no, but he wasn't. It was in You're right. He was. He was missing it 2. He was missing it 2. The one that they had the battle. Wasn't it everyone? But we still didn't. He wasn't already in the movie acting. He wasn't already in the movie, kind of getting on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Before we got here,
Game of Thrones, except Game of Thrones project. I got you.
Yeah. So that's the reason why. But he was a significant part of that story, because Dunk was his squire. So it made sense in the context all the way up until they showed that he died. You know what I mean? So it made sense in the context because he wasn't heavily utilized. You know what I mean? If you're Nathan Fillion and you know that's Jimmy Gunn's partner, let's be real. That's Jimmy Gunn's partner. You think you're gonna die in this in a television show where you literally just fought a gigantic monster?
Right. Or check this out, Dre. What if it's Guy is the murderer?
That'd be dope.
That's who they investigate. And that's
That'd
why
dope.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Guy's being held at the sheriff's office or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He under lock and key. Now he can always get out, but he want to do the noble thing and you know what I'm saying, prove his innocence. So they there to prove his. I'm just throwing things out. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But you know, I do feel like it is a lantern. It's just not the lantern we thinking of. Because remember, this is called the Lantern Corps. The Lantern Corps.
That's what it was supposed to be called, and they shortened it to just the lantern. And that's another thing too.
Because there's plenty of lanterns.
Ain't no green in this show. You know what? If y'all gonna watch that trailer, the whole trailer is tinted green.
It is.
The whole trailer is tinted green.
First of all, we're not about to sit up here and act like that Green Lantern movie was the dopest Green Lantern movie that you ever saw. You're like, stop playing with me. Completely stop playing with me. When people start bringing up, I thought I treated you too harshly, bringing up the Ryan Reynolds version, that was hot garbage. Let's stop playing. It was hot garbage. Parallax was another cloud monster along with Galactus. I mean, the Fantastic Four and Green Lantern should have been one whole movie, and we fight one gigantic cloud monster. Stop playing.
Paragalactus.
Yeah, like seriously, stop playing with me. And going back to, if you go back to Justice League, guess what? The Green Lanterns in there wasn't glowing green. Guess what was glowing green? The ring, son. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with y'all. Be making up stuff to fit narratives and act like we, the people, especially the people who was calling, oh, the Snyder Cut, the Snyder Bros. Dude, if you look at the beginning of Justice League, when they having that battle, the Green Lanterns show up and their suits are not glowing green. The ring is. Stop playing. Stop it.
And Shine brought up them not having the green aura as they were flying.
Oh my God.
I said,
let's pull up. Yeah, go ahead. I'm about to pull up receipts.
I said, oh man. I said, y'all just want to pick, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are so mad about the stupidest, like this is wild to me. I just want to see this man. I just want a good show. Lawrence say pull up the writer video. That they were, I'm gonna tell you this, Lawrence, it was a joke. That where you saw where the writer was talking about it was stupid for the green and all of that, those was actually jokes. If you watch that whole video.
Is that the dude who called Aaron Pierre gay? He called him the F word. Hey, I repeat, Tina.
I don't think I
Tina, yeah.
Did he call him that?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I trust HBO.
Yes.
And if y'all everybody keep but James Gunn, blah blah blah. If you don't like James Gunn, that's one thing. This is not a James Gunn production. He is not directing. He is not writing this. Only thing that James Gunn is affiliated with on this show is it's a DC Universe show. That's about it. Right. That is about it. I trust Jimmy Gunn. I mean, not Jimmy Gunn. I trust HBO. I do trust Jimmy Gunn though. But I trust HBO. HBO came out with Penguin. HBO gave us Watchmen.
We didn't know what was going on in Penguin, and we loved every minute of Penguin.
Come on, man. Every episode I was running there. Like I said, gave us Penguin, gave us Watchmen, gave us with Jonathan Majors. Shit, I always forget that damn show.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm about to.
Are you about to bring up how I know aura around them suits when they be flying?
Hold up. It's just what people need to, and I'm about to share my screen.
And if they need to understand, they don't need an aura. They don't need an aura.
Look. I'm gonna show you the context of this scene. The context of the scene, the reason why it's glowing green, why he has this green aura, because the green is coming out of his chest.
Mm-hmm.
The glow is coming from his chest, so it's leaving a light trail on why he's flying. A light trail, shooting the power from his ring. Look at that suit. Ain't nobody said nothing about that suit though. I know this is the ancient gods, but ain't nobody said nothing about that suit. And I know a brother that kind of look like this. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? Just, he's not the, nicest looking guy, but I mean, ladies, he's available. He's out here fighting wars, man. So go on holler at him.
Love Craft Country.
You know what I mean? So yeah, when people complain about stuff and then they try to bring up something else, here's a prime example. Here's a prime example.
It's a prime example.
Look, I'm gonna show you what the green is because I'm gonna show. We gonna put it in context. We're gonna put it in context. If you look, because I don't want to play too much of it, because I don't have to fight copyrights after copyrights after copyrights.
They be on
lately. But for context, look at the green coming out of his chest. Boom, he flies up. That's the green that's illuminating from the chest. not him. He ain't farting green. That ain't a green fart. That is just a light illuminated from his chest, right? When he flies up, he shoots the light from his. Basically, that energy that's in his chest is coming through his ring. That's why you don't see the green aura anymore.
And they tried to bring up Zack Snyder.
That's not a monkey. That's just one ugly dude. I'm sorry.
They brought up Zack Snyder's Jon Stewart. Look at what Zack Snyder did in his backyard with this guy, and I'm like, that don't even look good. I hate to say it, that did not look good. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
It was on the. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see.
And let's be honest. Let's be honest. This is the first time. Let's be real. This is the first time we are actually getting the actual characters. At least y'all getting the characters that looks, semi-comic accurate. There's a white guy and there's a black dude playing Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. I ain't gotta wonder why Wonder Man is Keith Sweat's little brother. You know what I mean? I don't have to wonder why a character has none of the trace of his comic book counterpart. You even have Jon Stewart in this show sounding like in the trailer, at least sounding like Phil Lamar's version of Jon Stewart.
This right here. I don't like how this look. A lot of people kept bringing this up right here.
First of all, I don't like the color pattern.
Yeah, it just look.
It's muted.
If John and Hal would have showed up in this bright ass green and black with the way that the backdrop of that show is, that shit would be out of place like a mofo.
It would. Again, you have to look at the context. You have to look at the context of the scene. So you're a film guy. I'm a film guy. You know this, and I know this. When you do something like this big, bright green CGI suit, and you have a grounded show, that's just like if that guy would have showed up in Cross, it would look out of place as hell.
Out of place. If Superman showed up in Cross or something like that, out of place.
It will look out of place.
You know what's crazy? Y'all didn't say jack about the Batman.
They kind of talked crazy about the Batman, about who was Batman, until we actually saw the Batman. And I'm
talking about it being, because they keep on saying grounded. Y'all ain't say nothing about the Batman.
Nope.
Being too grounded or too muted or this, that, and the third. Why this can't? And it's a show too. That's another thing. It's a show. So it's gonna have the opportunity to progress and go live on and do other, you know what I'm saying? And from it's not gonna be like I'm gonna keep shitting on Wonder Man. It's not gonna be Wonder Man.
You gonna keep that's what I'm trying to tell you. Every time Sean Comics Wonder Man, it's like, let's pull his plug. Boop.
But yeah, the show is going. If you allow the show to cook, I guarantee you the meal is going to be good. HBO has not given us bad meals. They just haven't. Not when you know what I'm saying. When they put their time and effort into it, they have not given us bad meals.
Oh hell no! HBO has been cooking. Let's keep it real. HBO has been cooking. So. But see, it's funny when somebody says, well, the Batman is in a different grounded universe. So let's just do this for the sake of argument. There were scenes in Peacemaker who's in the same, now we determine is in the same universe as Superman, as Supergirl, as Creature Commandos, that was just grounded because it's a television show. It wasn't a high CGI fest. It wasn't like we're getting kaiju monsters every day. You know what I'm saying? There are certain parts of that show that was very, very grounded.
Right. And grounded does not mean literally grounded to the ground. It don't mean you don't practice or use your superpowers and things of that nature. That's not what
because Hal Jordan took off flying.
Right. Grounded is about storytelling. It's not about the action that you do. It's about storytelling. That's what's grounded. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I brought up Batman. Batman was a grounded story. It was storytelling. There was nothing fantastical, crazy about it. It was living in kind of in this real world atmosphere. Same thing with Green Lanterns. It's supposed to emulate this real world atmosphere.
Right, but Abundance, we don't know what the hell the show is going because we haven't got there yet. We're talking about a 2-minute teaser trailer that literally we've been waiting for damn near a year. We've been waiting for. They announced Aaron Pierre coming to play John Stewart. What's his name? Playing Hal Jordan. I can't think of his name offhand. They announced it like over a year ago. They were saying they were done filming it 6 months ago. We're just now getting the trailer, and everybody's complaining about the first trailer, not what we've seen. We don't know if it's Pocket Universe. We don't know anything. It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. If they, I'm trying to tell you,
and it's 2 minutes of the same scene for one thing. Like I think, a lot of that trailer is cut from like one.
It's cut from one episode. It looks like it's a couple. It looks like it's the first 2 episodes. I'm not gonna lie. Kyle Chandler, yeah. Thank you, DeAndre. It's Kyle Chandler. You know what I mean? So you only got 2 minutes of probably the first two episodes of the show. Why would they show you everything? Why would they? It's called a trailer for a reason. It's not the movie. Now, if we would have went and seen all 8 episodes and then had this discussion, then you got me. Like, why is the suit like this? Yeah, because we see all 8 episodes and now we can discuss it. We don't know Jack right now.
Right.
We don't know Jack.
Oh, you want to do that first?
Because I missed this a long time ago, and that's my fault. They were complaining like, thank you to Puma Lee for the $5 super chat, though. The people that are complaining are like Jon Snow. They know nothing. Let's just watch Lanterns, then wait to judge after 3 episodes.
Right.
I'm not even going to give it 3 episodes. We'll give it the whole season. Just like I'm about to give you guys this biscuits.
At least you be done watch the piece of it before you just...
Exactly. Hold on.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
And what?
Thank you so very much, Puma Lee.
Yeah, appreciate that, Puma. The Black Bleach. I mean, where is this? Where did it go? Oh, right here. He said, side note, how come Hal doesn't know God? Look, when they cut these
we don't know because we ain't watching yet.
That too, but don't take what they're saying as that's the whole conversation.
Exactly. This is so out of context.
I don't know why
people the hell.
It's 2 things. Oh, he doesn't know. Why doesn't he know God? And why is Hal xenophobic against aliens? We don't know what Hal said or what joke he trying to make, what joke he not trying to make. Don't take that one little line where he's talking, sitting in the car talking to John and think that that's exactly what he said. I guarantee you it is dialogue in between those things that explain all of that.
I would agree with you. I agree. Everything that you just said, Blue. But Kevin, I would agree with you. But Lovecraft Country grew. I'm talking about gigantic tree limbs. You know what I'm saying? As far as viewership went completely like the initial because didn't nobody know what was going on. But after the show, after its initial debut, that show grew legs. And people really did like Watchmen. People were pissed off that Yahya Abdul-Mateen was playing Dr. Manhattan, but you know.
And yeah, nah, man, it was not. It was Watchmen was not a flop, bro.
Yeah, Watchmen was like people are still watching Watchmen and Lovecraft Country to this day. They're still going back and watching that show.
They saying with Watchmen. They're saying Watchmen was HBO's most watched new series since Game
of Thrones,
which was previous to that.
Oh, okay.
And it averaged 7.1 million viewers per episode. That's nothing to
That's a lot.
And then Lovecraft Country. You know we got to go to Mika ain't here to do it, so we got to do it.
Yeah, to the Googles.
To the Google.
And I know he said that, but again, we don't know the context of what he's talking about. Plus, even people don't like. Now, one thing I do know, and this is from my brother, and I could be wrong because Blue, you probably know a little bit better than me, but he said guy's a dick and nobody likes him. So
Yeah, somebody like it.
don't know Green Lantern member like him. But again, we don't know the context. You know what I mean? You got to know the context before I can go speak. That's just like saying, that's like me right now. I say,
my bad, Dre. And Guy, and I'm gonna tell y'all this: Guy is not human. Just to let y'all know, he's half and half. He a half breed. So maybe he could have been even talking in the context of that. I ain't mean to cut you off.
He got the one. Oh, you got the one drop rule. They got the one
rule.
drop rule for aliens. Damn.
So I just want to throw that, and that's what I mean. People not reading, and I'm not trying to chastise anybody in the chat, but sometimes there is more to it. People, if you're a creative, if you're a writer, you like to pull some of these obscure things out and add them to what you're doing. You just do.
Right.
A lot of times we don't see it because they go real heavy-handed on the things that we do know about these characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're doing something like Superman, we're gonna concentrate on him, Lois. You know, the relationship he has with him, with Lois, relationship with his mom, Smallville, his dad, things of that nature. But I'm pretty sure
always gonna get that.
Watch Superman, it is some stuff that they probably used or didn't use, or some Easter eggs that come from Silver Age Superman. You know what I'm saying? Just like the
glasses came from Silver Age Superman.
Yeah,
the whole glasses hypnosis thing. That's Silver Age Superman.
Yep. So you know, it's things like that, man. Sometimes what y'all saw in the cartoon ain't fully what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. And I know we all grew up watching Green Lantern on Justice League. I get it. But that ain't all who John Stewart is. You know what I'm saying? He more than and even I want to bring this up too. Even in the Justice League, guess what? Just guess where John Stewart was and did a lot of his superheroing at? On Earth.
On Earth. He was on Earth the whole time. He was on Earth the whole time. I can attest to that.
But my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
No, it's just like if I say, you know, chicken wings are delicious, right? Mm. The phrase "chicken wing is delicious" on the surface is like, oh, well, Dre thinks chicken wings are delicious. You don't know where I got them from, what type of chicken wings. You don't know. You don't have the full context. So just saying chicken wings are delicious is honestly an incomplete sentence without the context. You know what I'm saying? I like chicken wings from JP's or whatever. You know what I mean? That's a context. If I say I like chicken wings, okay, and what type of chicken wings? You know what I'm saying? You like them fried? You like them baked? You like them? You know what I mean? It's still there's a complete whole thing we're missing out of this show. And just because the trailer says some things, you remember, everybody remembers that Avengers Infinity War trailer where Hulk is running down and he's getting ready to fight. And that Hulk never showed up at all.
Oh, yeah.
At all. So, again, you have to temper your expectations. I'm glad they didn't make it where I'm just super excited. Because what if I'm super excited? First of all, it's a murder mystery. So what the hell I got to be super excited about a big CGI fight when it's a murder mystery? Yeah. We got to find out the who, what, where, when, and why. That's what we got to find out. The who, what, where, when, and why. That is something I learned in the third grade. That's what we have. Yeah, we have to learn that first.
And another thing too, man. The same things that we complain about Marvel for, when DC gives it to us, we hate it, or we try to talk trash about it, right? Like,
go ahead and preach.
Got this same formula over and over again, and then at the end they give us a CGI fight, and y'all get mad about that, right? Then you get DC over here working with HBO to give y'all a good, valid story, a murder mystery, highs and lows, a crescendo, a whodunit, all of this stuff cake than one of y'all want to say, what the hell is going on when my big CGI fight at? Do y'all want a good story? And another thing,
no, they don't want a good story. They want to be entertained.
You don't want to be entertained. Do y'all want a good story? And do y'all want this stuff? Things that are critically acclaimed, things that win awards, they get repeated. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They get repeated. That's what's gonna happen. They get season 2. These companies live, especially streaming. That's how they get paid. Because now I can run ads on this stuff because it won awards. You see what I'm saying? So you want this stuff to be repeated, not just the big CGI. Because at the end of the day, a big CGI fest, guess what you're gonna do? Watch it for 1 week and then be done with it.
Be moving on.
Be done with it. Ain't no going back. We ain't talking. I guess who on the one keeping Wonder Man's name alive?
Who? Because I haven't thought about Wonder Man since the show ended.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Because for one thing, it wasn't a good show, but because also the story.
I said it wasn't a good show. It was just there was nothing after that made me.
The story didn't add up enough for you to even want to talk about it going into whatever Marvel has going on for it. Right?
That's very true.
Who cares about Simon? What was it? Simon
Simon Keith Sweat Williams.
Simon Keith Williams. Who cares about Simon Keith Williams, man? At the end of the day, who cares about this dude? I don't.
I mean, he's a fugitive of the law, but you know.
Right now, recasted Yaya and made him Black Panther. I wouldn't blink an eye. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't blink an eye. I wouldn't be like,
either.
What they gonna do with Simon? I wouldn't even care what they do with Simon.
Yep. I'm being honest with you. I'm with that.
Wouldn't even care. But yes, Penguin is the standard. I look at it like that too. Penguin is the standard.
And nobody was expecting Penguin to be that good.
Yeah.
Penguin was good, y'all. If you really think about it, Penguin was good. You had a mystery. You had Penguin doing penguin things. We literally spent the majority of, and that's what I'm saying. The best stories are when you get from the character's POV and you get their whole life. You're getting, and what I liked about the trailer that people are, and maybe that was it's just me because the way that I look at certain things. If you tell me this is a murder mystery, well, the first thing I'm looking at is the trailer is, are you going to give me clues to the mystery that I can be able to go back and dissect? So now that we know it's going to take place here, this guy is still training them because now we're getting ready to get into this mystery. It may have something to do with the Green Lantern Corps. We don't know, but we know that there's a story. And this guy, this older guy is training the younger guy. This is colors.
Yeah, it is.
This is colors.
Pac-Man and
Pac-Man.
Damn, what was I'm trying to remember what you call
Robert Duvall's character.
Oh man.
Pac-Man, you got Pac-Man over here.
Pac-Man, he don't joke. Pac-Man was Colors was the joint, boy. Colors was the joint.
You said it's Trader Day. It's Colors. Cause we banging green, son.
Not to say that it is Colors. It ain't Training Day. It ain't Training Day.
Yeah, and it said
Training Day was Alonzo wasn't ready to give it up. Alonzo was still gonna be out here. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he was doing if the Russians didn't get to him. But
right.
Pac-Man, and I gotta look it up now. I need to know the officer.
Yeah, I was legitimately about to look it up myself.
Because he was basically gonna be taking over.
Yep. It was the old guy training the young guy. That's what it was. It was the young guy training the old guy. I mean, the old guy training the young guy.
Rest in peace, Robert Duvall.
Yeah, rest in peace. But that's what it was. Let me see. What was Robert Duvall's name in that movie? God,
Hodges.
Look at the
Officer Bob Hodges. That's it. And
Hodges,
Sean played Danny Pac-Man McGavin.
Right. Everybody's in that movie, bro. Everybody's in that movie.
Damon Wayans as T-Bone.
Yeah. Don't touch my rabbit. Don't touch my rabbit.
Mario Lopez was in this movie. Everybody was in this movie.
Yeah, man. Everybody's in this movie.
Yeah, everybody was in this
movie.
Yeah. They jumped
Yep.
the little homie Carlos in towards the end of the movie. And that old dude, damn, what was he from? He was a white dude playing a Mexican gang member.
Yeah, old boy from
Oh, man.
Lost Boys.
Was it Lost
Oh.
Boys?
Yeah, old boy from Lost Boys.
I
He was
like,
he was a Mexican gang. It was that remember the black dude was in it too.
He
Was
was
with the
too,
Mexican
yeah.
gang.
And he was from Breaking.
Yeah. Grand L. Bush. Yeah, was Larry Sylvester. You know, War Machine was in it.
Looney
Rocket,
Tunes. Yep,
Looney
Rocket
Tunes.
was in
Yeah,
it. Yeah, man.
Hot
Yeah,
Top.
two-
Glenn
two
Plummer's
one
Hot Top. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you that movie was very
That's
kind of
classic.
exaggerated too, but it's very highly exaggerated, but
It's classic.
not too far, but it was very highly exaggerated.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What?
Wavy Thames. I was thinking this because I think me and D Stizzle was talking about this on a back channel one time. We were just going back and forth. And that's one of the storylines he was telling me to read too.
Yeah,
The Blackest Night.
Yeah. Because you get, to me, I think it's 4 runs. And now what y'all saying Blackest Night, I can see Blackest Night being in there as well. But I think Earth 1 is in there. And I know a lot of people say, well, Earth 1 wasn't on Earth. I know. But the aesthetic of it and just like how that suit looks, to me, is Earth 1-ish. Probably I would say maybe Earth 1 Volume 2, that second book, I would say. Far Sector, I think, is what they also want to pull from. That'll be where we get majority. They probably start talking about certain lanterns and things of that nature. Sinestro comes into mind. And then I think majority of this thing is really Hard Traveling Heroes. And this
Right.
is
We
look,
did.
Hard Traveling Heroes is about Green Lantern and Green Arrow, not in space. They were not in space. And this was, I want to say this was during the 80s, and this was a pretty significant run. Driving across America. And they dealt with a lot of social issues. They dealt with racism. They dealt with feminism.
Are you saying it was? You saying it was
woke?
woke?
Yeah, yeah. They
Oh
dealt with
my
a lot
God,
of
I heard you
socially
guys' head about to fall off.
grounded. Yeah, I know, right? They about to go crazy. But it dealt with a lot of social grounded issues in that book. Also, this is where you get the girl being in the fridge moment. It comes
Oh,
from that
when they
book.
fridge, yeah, when they fridge,
Girlfriend,
wasn't that Cal Rayner's girlfriend, or was that Hal Jordan? No, that was Hal's girl.
oh, my bad. You know what? I might be thinking the wrong run.
Hold on, wait a minute. Was it Hal's girl that they
You
put
know,
in
I wanna
they put in
say
the
it was-
fridge?
No, it was Green. Was it Green Arrow? D Stizzle, help me out, D Stizzle. Who did they put in the fridge?
No.
Whose girlfriend was that?
I thought that was Hal. No, was it Hal Jordan's girlfriend? That was Cal's. It was Cal's. It was Cal
Cal.
Rayner's because that's where they got the fridge from. Yeah, and Ulrich Thompson is playing Sinestro.
That's a
Wow.
good cast.
You're talking about, hey, it's gonna be stupid because it's
That's
a
a good
mystery.
cast.
There's no Green Lantern going on.
That's a good. I don't,
Oh,
he
I love
not the
y'all.
most well-known actor, but he's one of them dudes where you be like, oh, I know
Yeah,
him.
you see him. Yeah, when
Yeah.
you see him, you know him. You know his face.
Yeah, that my bad. That was from later. Yeah, that was from later. Puma say that was Neil Adams' run. That's right. But that run, them driving across country, and guess where they end up at? They go to Nebraska, which is where this is, you know what I'm saying, taking place at. So a lot of people were saying, oh, this ain't nothing like the comics. This writer doesn't know Green Lantern. It's like, come on, man.
Tom King is, that's what I said. And I want to take your take on this because I was watching, you know who my boy is, writer, artist, Deadpool, writer,
Ryan Reynolds?
what's his name?
Oh no, you talking about comics.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you talk about.
Why now I can't think of his, I'm looking right at him too. I'm looking right at him. I can't think of his name. But anyway, he was talking about how comic writers, Rob Liefeld, yeah, my boy Liefeld. He was talking about how there is no writers, there's no comic book people allowed on Marvel's sets now, unless they're personally invited. They're not allowed to be a part of the writing process, nothing like that.
Yeah.
But on the opposite end, this is why I like James Gunn. James Gunn has Tom King on this too. Now, I know people have their thoughts on Tom King's writing and stuff like that. I know D Sizzle has said this. He doesn't like Tom King's writing. Or not saying, I'm not gonna put them words in his mouth. He's probably not a bigger fan.
Yeah,
It's hit and miss. That's what he was basically saying. It's hit and miss.
And sometimes, and when he miss, it be like off. Like it ain't like he close to the.
Now, hold up, wait a minute. Is he more off than John Ridley? Because you can't get no more off than that.
King, I would say. Now, John Ridley had a focus. The thing about John Ridley is he was focused on one linear character. Tom King has been around the block. So
yes.
I gave you a dope Superwoman story or Supergirl story, and then I go over here and I write this and I just miss it because maybe that just ain't my cup of tea. John really should have been nowhere near. that's a different story.
I mean, he's not like what's his name?
Like we get everybody praise Jonathan Hickman. I think
like Hickman.
Yeah, if he got on the wrong book, he could.
But
he could miss.
I was gonna say with Jonathan Hickman though, Hickman will be on a book and somebody comes after that book and jacks it all the way up, and then Hickman got to go right back to that book and fix it. That's the big thing. He starts his thing, but he kind of tails off. Hickman tails off at the end to make it ambiguous because he's the only one thinking about the story. Somebody comes behind him and totally goes the complete opposite way. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where it goes. Okay, Hickman, can you come back and fix this? Because I don't know what the hell they're doing with this story now. And then he course corrects. So, but I still think, but again, not to get off track, Tom King, a comic book guy. The things we complain about with Marvel, like you said earlier, we're getting in DC. What is the problem? Suit? The suit and a light skin John Stewart.
Or lighter skin. And somebody kept saying, "Oh, he's mixed. And I was like,
"He's not mixed. His daddy and mama black
skin like me, both of them."
Yeah.
He just came out on the right side.
He's just legitimately my son. Me and three of my oldest son, my youngest son, and my youngest daughter are me and their mama is the same complexion. Them Negroes is yellow. They are Jiffy cornbread light. For real. You know what I'm saying? It's just stupid.
I'm gonna tell you this. Other than Aaron Pierre being a little bit lighter shade, he got green eyes, y'all. John Stewart has green eyes.
He already got them.
John Stewart has green. Like that's probably one of the things that said, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna because remember it was him and Stephen James.
Yes,
it was him and Stephen James, and I was rooting for Stephen James because I'm a fan. I just watched. He was trash in this movie though. All he did was sitting the damn. He was hurt the whole damn. Did you watch? What is it? War Machine?
No, I haven't watched that yet. I'm hearing it's good though.
That's a dope ass movie, man. Dope ass.
I'm hearing it's good. I'm hearing it's good.
That's a good one, man. I think I'm gonna do a review on it, but that's a good ass movie, man. But like I said, it was between him and Stephen James. And if I'm sitting in the casting and I'm talking to my people, I'm like, can we? I'm gonna tell you this. I would advocate for the darker skinned actor. I would. Would. But if we sitting here and we say, hey man, this dude already got green eyes.
We gotta CGI nothing.
I would be like, yeah, but he ain't dark enough. Dog, did you see Rebel Ridge? Yeah, I did. But he ain't dark enough. I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm gonna tell you this. There's nothing wrong with Aaron Pierre. He's still a black man playing a black man.
Yeah, it's we all remember. Okay. So the people who don't know, that's not comic book fans, that just really is comic media fans. They had a hard time. This is the biggest hiccup when it came to black people in comics, was they had a hard time throwing different shades on people when it came to black people. So if you go back and read, especially if you go back and read like 70s comics,
oh yeah, they
you know what I'm saying, which is golden age.
They might be gray.
Can we say that's seriously. You can never get a light-skinned guy. You can never get a complete brown-skinned guy. They were either really brown or gray. Yep. You're right. If they were darker, they was mixed with the gray and the brown.
It would look almost, if they went too dark, if they was trying to make somebody, they would look almost bluish.
Yeah.
Like a bluish tone on it. And then like you said, they would do the gray. I think that's
the gray skin.
What's called end up gray on Spider-Man, the Spider-Man villain,
Tombstone.
I think he gray because they couldn't do black, so they just, you know what, gray, call him Tombstone. That's what I think.
But I even went in, when I did this, I even went into, because people, this is when you're a comic book fan, never judge a book by the cover. We were saying that for a reason, because there's a lot of comics. Todd McFarlane drew the cover, and you go into the actual book and be like, who drew this? This is garbage. So this looks weird.
Hold on, Dre. Is that suit ripped up right there?
Yeah.
Like he got an actual suit on in the middle?
Yeah, that's the actual suit.
I thought it was a construct. Why would a construct get ripped?
Man. They were too busy watching Ryan Reynolds' version and been like, I know everything about Green Lantern.
I thought it was a construct. Why would a construct be ripped up? I should just be able to willpower it back together, right?
I mean, with the power and will. And this is another thing. Black people, this man gonna be in the sun. Did you see the clip where he's coming out? He looked like he came out the hospital or whatever, and he had the Green Lantern in his hand. The man looked like he been outside for a while.
He looked dark. I think, and that's another thing too.
Common, Common can't act. I'm sorry. Go ahead, my fault.
Common couldn't. If Common was gonna play John, nah. And Common acts just enough to be a good actor / rapper. You know what I'm saying? Just good enough for that. I'm with you. Common ain't the best actor. He ain't bad, but he ain't.
He ain't bad, but he ain't.
Yeah, that's a straight up no.
Yeah, and y'all hate my man got a functional hairline. Like
that's what that what Lawrence just said. His eyes and his hair is what got him the job.
Look at my man with a crispy, you know what I mean? With the crispy Caesar over here, with the green eyes. I'm just saying, my man ain't gonna be looking stupid.
Gonna be done justice, man. And then, come on, that's Hal right there. Look at AP right there. That's Hal.
Wait a minute, what am I missing?
At the top, the middle.
Hold up.
Aaron Pierre right here.
Oh yeah,
that's Hal Jordan.
That is.
I know he a little light, but that's Hal Jordan, man. That's him.
But and that's what I was saying when it came to people saying, well, he was comically drawn as a dark-skinned man. If you want to be honest, everybody was in the 70s.
Right.
Go back and look at comics in the 70s. Yeah. Every black person was either brown or grayish brown. So there was no variation because it was hard to do variation of light-skinned people in comics. It was. You know what I'm saying? So, and you're talking about a black American male. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the man don't look like Prince. He ain't Prince like.
Right. He ain't Prince.
You know what I mean? He ain't Prince. So his shade is I think he's a little lighter than my shade. But if when I go on my vacation, when I'm down in Florida, because I'll be down there next month.
Come on.
I'll be down there. I bet you I'll come back blue color. I bet you. I'm going to be outside, son.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I just don't see this casting. And this is great casting, man. Aaron Pierre, next guy up, we got playing what's his name? Kyle Chandler. Is that his name?
Yeah, Kyle Chandler. He's a fantastic actor.
Fantastic actor, man. We don't if y'all have been watching, if y'all are watching TV, Blue meant Jon Stewart, not Hal. When did I say Hal? What did I say? Either way, my bad. If I did, yeah,
man,
you
they
right.
had Tyrese. They had Tyrese as Hal Jordan. Man, they need to stop it. Anyway, keep going. My bad.
Yeah, that was just. I think people just wanted a Green Lantern. They were just calling anybody who could be it.
But you know what's crazy? White people, they don't argue about if a white dude be like Hal Jordan. The white people ain't complaining because he's not white enough, or he needs to be a little bit. They might talk about his age, but they're not talking about.
That's what why he
these sizzles could be campaigning for a lot of stuff he don't need to be in.
Tyrese
yeah,
get that money,
I like Tyrese, but I don't like Tyrese that much. I don't want to. I don't want to hear I'm a Green Lantern, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a Green Lantern, cuz. Nah, what you do? Oh yeah, they it's age for them. But you know what? They not gonna complain about damn Jon Stewart neither.
Nope.
And it's crazy how we have this colorism talk, and then we just lean right back to the colorism. Willie, that's my people, man. I love us to death. I love us to death, boy. We will get up, campaign, shout to the heavens about the brown paper bag test, and then
we will
be a product.
We
of
will
and
be the man. Say that again. Say that again, because people forget the brown paper test, the brown paper bag test was done in black institutions. We were doing that. We were doing that to each other. If you were lighter, if you were the color of the paper bag or lighter, you were cool. You got kind of, boosted up in certain causes. But if you were darker than that paper bag, your ass sitting on in a black institution, you was in the back of the bus.
Some might say this is the reverse, though. Some might say, oh, he got the job because he was the brown, he passed the brown paper bag test. I get it. It's just so.
I don't really believe that. I don't believe that. I believe that man walked up. I believe he walked into that audition. They looked at him, seen his work he just did, was like, this guy, dude, I'm sorry. He looks the part. He legitimately looks the part to me.
I think Rebel Ridge got him this job. I do.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just
hell
like
yeah.
With Alan Ritchson playing with this War Machine movie that just doing numbers on Netflix, it's gonna get him a job in one of these superheroes.
You said who did?
Alan Ritchson. Reacher.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Reacher.
Movie. Yeah,
but he's been doing that for a minute.
Yeah, I know, but he's not been the leading man in the movie.
Yeah, he hasn't. He's kind of been always a secondary, unless you look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but we ain't calling that. That was trash. Anyway,
he's never been a leading man in the movie. This was his time. He showed up. People are showing up for him. So I think this was an audition. I think they have vehicles. They roll out these vehicles to see if it works. If the people respond the way that they want them to respond, then they just slide them over.
Right.
I think Aaron Pierre just got slid over and said, hey man, this Netflix movie that we rolled out, I want to know who produced that movie too, because I want to see if a producer who did that movie might be involved in this HBO. So I'm just throwing that out there, or somebody. But I think they just slid him over. Just threw him right on in. Hey man, because
some more on me.
He had the relationship, his media presence is good, his social media presence is good. I think they paired him up with the old girl, with Tiana Taylor. It didn't work out, but I think that was
you think they hooked it? You think they hooked it up? Look, why can't I get that? I'm trying to be out here, son. Hook me up. You know what I mean? I would love. Oh boy, Tiana, hook a brother up. I got a movie coming out. I got a movie.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I would like Alan Richard to be Batman, though. I'm just not even joking. He looks like he could be a Batman.
He could be a Batman. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I also said I think he would be a killer Victor Creed Sabretooth. I think he would.
Oh
murder
yeah, I mean, there's a couple of roles. Just him being Victor Creed, him being Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock.
Oh man,
A lot of people.
man.
Nobody complain about Eddie Brock being short, 5 foot something.
Wait, how tall is my man?
5 foot.
He's 5'9".
Yeah, he a short. Let me see, because when the movie first came out, I said that ain't. I was mad. I was mad that he was playing Eddie Brock. I was like, this one thing, he didn't act like Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock is this big, tall, brolic, beat your ass type of person, and we got him over here being passive and like,
I'm just a reporter, you know. That's what I do, you know. I mean, you got the guys up in here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the guy here. I mean, we're just going to take a look at what you got over here. What are we going to do? We're going to take a look. Now, he's an excellent actor. I'm not going to take that away from him. He's an excellent actor. You say he's too old for Batman? Alan Richards too old for Batman. The guy who played Aquaman. Huh?
What y'all is old as hell too. Y'all do know that, right? Pattinson. Pattinson is old as hell.
Yeah, Pattinson is in his 40s. Damn, that means we old as hell.
Yeah. How old is Alan Richards? Now he talking about Alan Richards too old.
Alan Richards is dope. But I'm sorry. I do
Alan Richards
want a more season.
What's wrong with
I want a more season.
How old was Robert Downey Jr.?
Man, 50s. Right? No, he was in his late 40s.
Late 40s when he suited up. So what's wrong with Alan Richardson being 43? Cornswood, I think, is 38 because I want to say he's 2 years younger. What you call his 40? Who plays Superman?
Cornsweat's 40? No, I thought Cornsweat was in his 30s.
He's in his 30s.
Yeah, you want an older Superman. I mean, an older Batman. A little older.
Cornsweat is 30.
I don't believe. I mean, he is big as hell. But remember, whatchamacallit in the Batman animated series, Batman was big as hell. Batman, what is it? The Dark Knight Returns. That's a big ass Batman. That's not a ninja. That is a super soldier.
Right.
So I who was unconvincing as a Bruce just as a double character was your boy who was just Superman. What's his face? He was not a good Clark Kent at all. He does not he don't have any traits to say, yeah, that's Clark Kent.
I think that's the bad thing about Zack Snyder, that we didn't get that, right?
Yeah,
because I'm with you. I don't think we got enough of him as being Clark Kent for us to even say whether he was a good Clark Kent or not. Because
we got enough of it in Batman v Superman.
Right. The reason I say that is because when he did Man of Steel, a lot of flashbacks happened, and then when he was Clark, he was Batman as Clark. Like, he was Bruce Wayne, or he was, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was brute. He wasn't Clark, the office doof type, you know what I'm saying, situation. He was globe-trotting the world trying to figure out who he was. Like, when did Superman ever do that? Superman ain't Batman. Superman know that, hey, I'm just a kid from Kansas, Springfield, Kansas. I found out I was an alien. My parents helped me to deal with it. I know who I am. I don't need no damn globe trotting the you know what I'm saying?
You didn't want the globe trotting?
Nah, you ain't got to do all that.
I like Ben Affleck as Batman though. I loved every minute of that. I wish he would have kept on if he didn't have if that studio wasn't so horrific at that particular time. But I loved him as Bruce Wayne and Batman.
I wish we could have just got one movie out. I wish instead of the Flash movie, we
would have got Batman. Oh, I would have been all over that. I would have been all over that.
I wish we would have got that, man.
Hold up. Oh, that's a now that I notice it, the whole discussing fish. It wasn't discussing film. It's a joke site. About the Sinner spinoff focusing on Hogwood, Burton Joan. That was a
discussing. They got me like that too one time, man.
Yeah.
They got me like, I think it was these Thizzle was like, hey, that's disgusting fish. That ain't
Yeah. Yeah, that was a joke site, but no, that's not real. So but yeah.
But I just going back to the lanterns, we gotta chill out, man. Can we at least get the second trailer so we actually know what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's all I want.
Just chill
honestly
out.
Yeah, that's all I really want, honestly, is to again, August can't come any faster because I believe the show was, but I believe all the shows is coming from HBO is good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I believe all the shows.
I just don't have a distrust for HBO. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what's really selling me. I'm not gonna lie. HBO is being on HBO Max is selling me on the show by itself. If this was Disney Plus, I'd be like, well, I'll check it out, but I'm not excited. I honestly, this is the most excited I've been for anything DC in a long time. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the most I've never been. And again, I'll tell anybody, I'm not gonna sit up here in front and lie. I'm not a big DC guy like that. And the only reason why I'm not a big DC guy like that is because when I tried to get into the Superman comics and stuff like that, Superman was just a MacGuffin to do everything. He could do everything. So to me, and there's probably really good human stories that I didn't get into, just kind of like with Rob. I'm Rob when it comes to mouse. That's how I was with DC. It was FUBU, but not my FUBU. That's what DC felt like. It was FUBU, but it wasn't my FUBU. So I couldn't get into it.
DC was Levi's.
No, it was Lee Jeans.
Lee Jeans.
It was Lee's. It was Wranglers. It was. I just could not get it. I tried. I was like, I don't like this, and I liked the Marvel stories better. You know what I mean? So you know that
DC is to me, DC has better like compressed storylines.
Sorry, you know I'm just sorry. They just paid my boy Tyquan Thornton. So yeah, I'm good. Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, now DC got a lot of like dope, like just compressed storylines. Whether it's Batman, I think Superman's got good run. Wonder Woman, these compressed stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But everybody can't. Superman is hard to write. That's another thing too. If you coming in, you probably came in. I came in, and when I was able. This is the only when I legitimately tell you my auntie was really like super religious. Like I'm not joking. Superman was cool. Spawn, you got to get that hella shit up out of here. So so I tried to read like a couple Superman stories. I was like, I'm not really feeling this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when this is around the time of after Death of Superman, which going back into reading that, because I read the whole lead up to Death of Superman and the Return of Superman, all that. Now as an adult, they were good, but then I was turned off. So, and then at that time, the only guy that I really liked in DC was Batman. And then this was the time of Batman the animated series, X-Men or whatever. And I really fell in love with X-Men because I've always been an X-Men fan. So I lean more towards Marvel because I grew up with the Incredible Hulk TV show, Spider-Man TV show. You know what I'm saying? Super Friends, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends. Yeah.
So
I think that would have been right after Nightfall. So you had Bane had broken Batman. Azazel had,
and I didn't get into all of that because
yeah. Okay, I know what time period he was in. I know exactly what time.
Yeah. And again, I couldn't get everything. I mean, the Batman TV show back in the day or whatever, but my auntie was super strict, so I wasn't like going to the comic store or whatever because you know what I'm saying?
A lot of those things were acceptable, right? Like even And I did used to, all you did was watch the X-Men cartoon. You don't know nothing about X-Men. I was like that back in the day, but it does serve. It serves its purpose because they still gave you the essence of who these characters were. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody was having a debate about Wolverine versus such and such, they can actually hold their own for a little while until you just start getting deep into your bag. Even with Batman the animated series, Justice League, especially, I think Justice League. And I'm, Marvel didn't have enough to do nothing like Justice League did, unless you want to count X-Men. But Justice League, especially Unlimited, opened up the door for, like, if you wasn't into DC, this was all you needed to be into DC, because they hit every character. Yes, they hit the core three, but they hit every character with DC, with Justice League Unlimited. And that's what.
And I think Justice League Unlimited, I started watching a little bit more because of Justice League Unlimited.
They hit everything, man. Every character you could think of probably had their own episode or were featured enough to where it felt like that, you know what I'm saying, that it was a good enough story to showcase them, man. They did a good job. Warner Brothers, salute the what was that? WB. Salute the WB.
The WB. I like chicken.
Batman was on Fox for 2 seasons. And once Warner Brothers came out with their channel, they wanted it back. And it's a big story on how they got it back. Like, they fleeced them to get that Batman license back. It was wild. It was crazy.
That is kind of wild, though.
Yeah, that's why you don't see like a Batman animated series on Hulu or anything like that. But it could damn sure be over there. But the way that they did it back in the day to get them rights back was crazy, man. Was really
that's
crazy.
Wild.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, they got to lighten up, man. They got to lighten up. 2000 Marvel was the last.
How many Justice League films out right now? I will say this, and Blue, tell me if you agree with this.
Yeah,
you're starting to one thing I've always said about DC's animated series was always top notch.
Yeah.
Always super top notch. Am I not tripping, or are we seeing this with Jimmy Gunn's universe? It's starting to favor the animated series versions of,
because you got to think with the animated, they just threw you in there. They didn't try to do no origin or nothing. They just threw you into the game. Like, here you go. Here is, here's Batman, here's Superman, blah, blah, blah. Here go Green Lantern. You know what I'm saying? And depending on which animated series we talking about, are we talking about like the Timverse?
Just
or talking about
anything that came out from Warner Brothers DC, like the DC Studio animated universe.
Like
I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about how Gunn uses these things.
Oh, yeah. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, he uses both to me. Because
that's what it. Okay, so when I seen Superman, my mind went to watching a DC animated universe movie. You know what I'm saying? Where they throw you in there, and this is what's going on, and that's what's going on, or whatever. Yes, people could complain about it, but literally, when you open up a comic, it's the same thing. You get a comic, you get to issue 3 of let's say Spider-Man. You get to issue 3. You don't know what happened in issue 2 and 1, but you're thrown right into it. You know what I'm saying? Until you can go back and read those. I think that James Gunn is doing the same exact thing in this universe that the DC animated universe has been doing for years, and they have been automatically goated. Put you into the action, get you into the story, let the story progress itself, and then you will see all the residuals after that.
Yeah, but and it makes you now. I gotta go look up and see I like Mr. Terrific. Who is this guy? Now you gotta go see. That's about synergy. Marvel tries to do this synergy and they fail at it because we don't know who's leading who. Is the movies leading the comics or is the comics leading the movies? We don't know, because the comics try to give you what the movies just did, but then the movies try to give you what the comics, you know what I'm saying? So we don't. It's like the tail wagging the dog. I don't know. I really don't know when it comes to that Marvel synergy, and Marvel synergy always kills something. It's not good for the book, right?
Right.
It's like they culture vulture the book. They literally culture vulture the book.
That culture vulture the book.
Screen. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they fail at this. Outside of the Avengers proper that we got, phases 1 through 4, they bastardized. Even with that, they bastardized a lot of the storyline. Nobody said nothing about that. Since everything's got to be so super duper comic book accurate all of a sudden, nobody said a damn thing. And it go back to what you said earlier. If it's something that Gunn is doing, I don't know why they became Gunn haters all of a sudden, because they love
because it's Snyder. It's Snyder. But see, when all these people, again, where were all these people in the Flash movie to say the Flash? Why didn't he come out for the Flash movie? Y'all so Snyder fans or DCEU fans, where was y'all at?
They not. A lot of these people talking ain't DC fans, and that's what really get irking my nerve. Because if you're a fan of DC, yeah, but Dre, we was born in the 80s, man.
Cook.
We didn't get stuff like this.
No, I'm enjoying. I'm a Transformer fan, a Ninja Turtles fan. What the hell did I get? You know what I mean?
I wish they saw Street Fighter. I wish they saw Super Mario Double Dragon. I wish y'all lived through that era.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? I wish they lived through stuff like that. Because seeing this, go watch Double Dragon and go watch Super Mario Brothers and tell me is that,
dude?
You know what?
Super Mario Brothers is garbage.
And just say, hey, watch this. If they didn't see the title or nothing, they wouldn't even be able to tell me who this damn movie is about. in regards to a video game, they wouldn't be able to do it.
Double Dragon was a hot garbage. Garbage.
Double Dragon is one of the movies that like when you was homesick from school.
Double Dragon to come on at Showtime. Come on Showtime. I would hate, and that movie was stupid.
Wasn't nobody running to find Double Dragon, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Street Fighter. Hell, even Mortal Kombat. I give Mortal Kombat a pass. Mortal Kombat gets a pass because there was no Mortal Kombat lore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think at that time it was only 2 games and they didn't really tell you no backstory to any of anything in Mortal Kombat. Unless you actually read the backstory of if you beat the game, which that game was hard as hell, right. You still, if you beat the game, you can see it, but it still wasn't enough to get backstory. Not like what they did with Mortal Kombat. After Mortal Kombat 4, you know what I mean? But they just threw you into something. Because I think even with Sub-Zero, I know, right?
Space goes coast to coast. Hey, you can't. Hold on, wait a minute. Stop that. I'm still original Mortal Kombat fan. Even it's kind of like the game. I'm not gonna lie. It's like the game.
I remember when this last Mortal Kombat came out. I'm with Abundance. I'm gonna give you a little leeway. Because and this go back to what I just said, right? We didn't have any backstory. So they could just do what they wanted to do with that. And you can't necessarily be mad at that because they was freestyle. They were
beatboxing. Freestyling and beatboxing.
You know what I mean? But Double Dragon was not Street Fighter had an anime. I think it did. Movies out by that.
Street Fighter the movie. Actually, technically, Street Fighter the movie came after the anime came after Street Fighter the movie, the live action one. And hold up, wait a minute, Daddy Gates. You got a film. They did it in the Scooby-Doo film where you got the Blue Falcon, Dynamite, Captain Caveman. Y'all got y'all. I'm still waiting for my 90s remake of a TMNT film and a damn Transformer film that looks like the Transformers I grew up with. Ah!
I would love to, just pick a storyline from like Generation 1. What was a good storyline with old Spike with Wiki in it?
Look. Well, let me hold on. Wait a minute. I would say this. If you still would have did G1, matter of fact, you could have did the first 3 episodes of Transformers, and it could have been a good movie. Where they fit, where you see them in Cybertron, they're trying to get Energon, they get into a fight on both of their ships. You know what I'm saying? On the Nemesis and on the Ark, which is sitting right up there. Yeah, look, the Nemesis and the Ark is right there. Then they crash land into a volcano, and how they didn't melt is beyond me. They wake up a million years later. You know what I'm saying? And the war kicks off again. We beating humans up with giant robots. Dude, everything Transformers I damn near got, except for the Japanese versions of Robots in Disguise. The Japanese, you see, I'm saying the Japanese version of that. Beast Wars, the anime, huh?
You got the GoBots once Transformers took over.
No, we didn't get the. No,
you didn't get them.
No, what are you talking about?
Bought them out. I think they bought them out.
No, they bought them. They bought them, but they won't. They will release. They can. Okay, so Bandai. Was it Bandai? Bandai actually owns the patents to the original GoBots, so they couldn't buy the molds. So when they re-release GoBots in the Transformers lineup, they're just recreations of existing Transformers, just with the GoBot head on it, depending on what the GoBot is.
What leader one?
They ain't got no leader one. They ain't got no leader one. They ain't got Scooter. They ain't going that far. They ain't going Scooter. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to find. I want a leader one, but yeah. But I'm a huge Transformers and Ninja Turtle fan. I got hulking damn turtles and my last outing for TMNT, and then when they did redo it with Transformers, what was it? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. People didn't like the animation style. Why is Baxter Stockman black? You know what I'm saying? Dumb stuff.
Yeah, black. I didn't like Mayhem for a different reason. But I understood they wanted to keep it real for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, even though
are you talking about Mutant Mayhem? Yeah.
I wanted a more mature. Yeah, I'm from that era.
We all looking for. Yeah. We are looking for. I like Mutant. Technically, I like Mutant Mayhem, but I'm a Turtles fan though. Yeah, so it's kind of I'm gonna be a lot more biased. You know what I mean when it comes to this stuff. But with Mutant Mayhem, what I did like, they stayed as far as like the comic accuracy in certain things, mixed in with a lot of the lore from the cartoon. You know what I mean? I can't really be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Jackie Chan being Splinter was kind of getting me, but he was funny, so you know. But yeah, it's the Spider-Verse effect. I agree with that. But yeah, I got Transformers 1. I got Transformers 1 toys. I matter of fact, I went to Walmart earlier today. Was like, you're coming home this weekend. And trust my guys, when I tell you, I'm not playing. He just got here. Can't wait to open them up and put them up. I'm just saying. But they're still talking about doing a Last Ronin. I believe the test footage that you've been seeing being leaked online with like Donatello, Michelangelo. I mean, yes, Donatello. They got Donatello, Raphael, and Leonardo. There hasn't been one for Michelangelo yet. I think they're doing the Deadpool thing, where they're showing that there's an interest in this, and they're going to take those kind of concepts and lead to a newer, more mature film that takes place basically after the 1990 original films, not including TMNT 3, because nobody cares about that, or New Mutation, because that was trash. Ain't nobody thinking about that either, because that was horrible. You know what I'm saying? Scary as shit. So yeah, I think that's what they're doing right now.
He still say, yeah, Drake got it when it comes to Marvel, TMNT, TF. But when it comes to DC, he's like, y'all help a brother out.
Help me, please. Help me. You know what I mean? Help me. My brain can only go so far. it can only hold so. I know I got a big forehead, but it can only hold so much capacity.
Culture, what's up,
Oh,
Coach?
yeah, I seen that. I was like, no, there was
There was no comics.
There was a comic. There was a Mortal Kombat lore comic, but when they made, you got to remember, we have to remember, Culture Made, in the 90s, they were taking comic book properties and doing whatever they wanted with the property. Hence, Mortal Kombat 2. Yeah, when you just do whatever. You know what I mean? You sprinkle a little bit here and there, but
the Malibu comics. I remember
the
that
Malibu comics.
But that ain't what I'm saying. That ain't enough.
That ain't enough.
That ain't.
I remember Malibu comics too.
Yeah, man, that ain't enough. It was like, what? Malibu, get out of that. Was
the Malibu comics.
Malibu out. Who was the big superheroes over that Malibu? It was, remember the big buff dude. Prime was his name. Prime was like big Superman guy. You had Midnight Owl dude. What he had an actual TV show.
Hold up.
See, and that go back to it again. We had BS, man. BS.
Yeah, we grew up. We grew up as a 90s kid. It was a lot of stuff we just had to get what we could get, son. We had to get what we could get. We got excited. Oh, snap, Super Mario Brothers. Until we watched the movie, like, this ain't Super Mario. I don't know what this is. This is my man's name is Mario. And my other man's name is Luigi Mario. What? What?
Malibu comics. Yeah, man. I remember Malibu comics.
Shadowhawk. Okay. I thought Shadowhawk was I thought Shadowhawk was in Image.
Yeah, Shadowhawk is a dope. Now you talking about
Shadowhawk is a dope.
A TV series or a movie. Shadowhawk. That what was dope about Shadowhawk was he had HIV, and that's why he was doing the things he was doing, because he was like he thought his life was over with. So he was like, you know what, I go here and do this. That's what was dope about Shadowhawk, man.
Man, look, Metal Boots. It was stupid. That movie's dumb, and I have it over there because I love my stuff. It's sitting down there. Yeah.
Where the characters at, man? Because there was some trash.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Hey, D Sizzle, don't start calling for Malibu. They go, don't start calling for I don't know, Independence Day. They gonna bring up all the old Malibu stuff. So you know,
the Ultraverse. I remember that's the cartoon that they was, because it was everybody was trying to do a X-Men type cartoon. Wildcats came out.
Wildcats. Wildcats was dope though. I like Wildcats, even though they're just a bootleg kind of X-Men-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Wildcats is dope. Wildcats is dope.
Youngblood is dope. That was Todd McFarlane's baby though. Todd McFarlane, yeah, he loved Youngblood. That was his baby.
Rob Liefeld, Youngblood.
I mean, Liefeld, yeah. Liefeld had him, Youngblood.
Nightman. It was the Malibu comic was Nightman, and then they did a TV show with Nightman, and he only got like powers.
I've never heard of that.
It was good.
Nightman sounds racist. Was he black? That sounds racist.
He was trash, man. He was trash. Nightman. Yeah.
Hold up. So okay. So again, Mortal Kombat 2. You're looking at what we got now, which all of those I will go see and be happy to go see them. Yeah, Jim Lee did have Wildstorm. I love Jim Lee's his artwork. But you have to understand, as a 90s kid, like I was watching Super Sentai Zoo Rangers on YouTube until now. They're not streaming it. It's stuck. I don't know what's going on. And I was looking like America stole almost every episode of a great show. almost every episode try to throw their own spin into it, and it's not as good as the original stuff. So Power Rangers. Yeah, if you compare Power Rangers to Super Sentai Zoo Rangers, there's no comparison. Super Sentai Zoo Rangers is just
But you know why they did that though, right?
Yeah, I know why they did that, because it was cheap.
It was cheap. And I think there was no rights to it.
No, it was they could be able to license it, license it through a collaboration, just as long as it didn't bite the whole entire series. Something like that. I see the whole
some of the fight scenes, because I think
some of the fight scenes, some of the monster scenes.
First season, right? If I remember correct, just the first season.
The first season, and it's not all of the first season either.
Yeah.
They had I was watching it. I've been watching it since last week. They had the devil on there. Satan. Satan was one of the final characters at the end of the series. The Green Ranger was Red Ranger's brother. You know what I'm saying? And he almost killed him. It was some good stuff in this mug.
But I mean, a lot of them Power Ranger, that side of Twitter, the
not
Power
put the
Ranger
first
side,
black hero on TV. Brother, you gotta go look. You gotta go look at your history. Stop it. Stop it.
The Power Ranger, I don't know what their fan base is, but they talk about that. They talk about the original and how it was totally different, and how, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
At least it ain't Big Bad Beetleborgs or what's the other one where they were called?
Cayman Rangers. They was still in Cayman Riders.
Cayman Riders, that's it.
Yeah. But Big Bad Beetleborg, all of that was the same. It was the same formula. VR Troopers. I do remember VR Troopers. I'm
Telling you, man, y'all new kids, y'all got it good, man. Y'all better enjoy this stuff.
I'm trying to tell you,
man, y'all enjoy everything but Wonder Man. Okay, y'all got it good.
Now, all right, keep talking. They're gonna pull your plug. Keep talking. Say one more thing.
Y'all got it good. Trying to tell.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all have no idea how good y'all got it. I mean, when I was growing up, a lot of like I said, My Incredible Hulk was just a dude in green makeup.
I was just about to show a picture. My Daredevil was a guy with a black drawers.
Put it up. Put it up. Pull it up. Pull it up.
My Thor was some dude with an actual craftsman hammer.
Pull it up for the kids that don't know how hard we had it, son.
Oh man.
That's what I'm saying, man. My Spider-Man, he was walking up the walls with a string that you never saw. This is just
oh man.
And then if you was lucky enough, you seen a Spider-Man, Japanese Spider-Man who had a whole fighting the kaiju. He was fighting the kaiju.
Godzilla.
Oh, wait a minute. In Adventures in Babysitting, Thor is now our Kingpin. So think about that. Think about that.
Right.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all got it good. I'm trying to tell y'all got it good. Doctor Strange looked like a porn star when I was growing up. Or corn star. I can't say the P. Yeah. Just Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange too. Yep.
Doctor Strange looked like a corn star. I'm trying to tell you, y'all over here complaining. Back in my day, Doctor Strange was coming in with some yeah, exactly. Exactly. hey, show Doctor Strange though from the 70s. They sleep. Should find Doctor Strange for the 70s. They out here playing. Like as much as I don't like certain things, I kind of complain about certain things. Trust and believe. I still love this. I still love what they're doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
This is Doctor Strange, y'all.
Doctor Strange looked like he a pimp.
This was Doctor Strange.
Yes, Vincent D'Onofrio was Thor in Adventures of Babysitting. Yes, he was.
Yeah. Y'all complaining about Green Lantern suit that's hanging up in the closet, and this guy right here was Doctor Strange. Don't look nothing like that. This Doctor Strange.
I'm just saying. And
we just stopped.
I'm just saying, we got way more fish to fry. Way more fish to fry. I give y'all the color pass. I'll let y'all say, oh well, he's a little too. I think that's a bigger fight than some suit hanging up in the closet. I really do. Well, I can understand. I can understand, but that's not even my fight.
Me neither. I'm just saying.
The 1994 Fantastic Four.
Oh, not that one. I'll get that one too, because that was trash too. I actually.
But where would you go? Yeah, I eventually saw it on YouTube. But what was you about to say about the colorism part?
Oh, I was saying that at least I think that is a more of a valid fight to have. You know what I'm saying? Than the damn that you don't even know the context of, or I didn't see the green aura when you know that writers write. Not
yes.
X. That Generation X was horrible.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Hold on, wait a minute.
I lined right up to watch it on Fox. I thought it was the best thing in the world when I watched it. You wanna know why? Because I can't even remember how old I was. But
you just had what you had. You ain't got nothing else.
Didn't have nothing else, man. And there was no internet to get on there and complain. I'm just saying. What mom and y'all talking about, look at this wholesome white family. And y'all mad at Pedro Pascal. Look at my dude right here. Look at his face. Look at his face. Y'all mad at Pedro. Look, you also forgot. My man David Hasselhoff was Nick Fury. Oh yeah. He was.
David Hasselhoff was Nick Fury. And as much as I love my man, the Hoff, not Michael Knight himself, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Baywatch, he was Nick Fury.
Look at this, y'all.
Yeah, look at this.
This is
look,
what
it's
we got.
so 90s. It looks 90s.
Who is who in this? Other than you could probably tell who this lady is over here.
Is that supposed to, that's not this? Emma Frost, is it?
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, it was Emma. I don't know who the rest of those characters are.
Everybody else, you can't tell who they are. Who are those people?
And it looked like a 90s teen drama.
That's
with action. I mean, these sizzle, I have too. But look at this. Look at this. Look at Generation X. Look at that. Don't nobody know who that is. Don't nobody know what that is. Who are you people? You go, all right. You gonna have what's his name? What's his name? From Tropic Thunder, but like, what do you mean, you people?
Hold on, now I gotta pull up Nick Fury.
Yeah, David Hasselhoff was Nick Fury. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear you complaining. I don't want to hear nothing. It's like a drug rehab game behind a building. Look at this. Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., Nick Fury. My man, David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, the Hoff himself.
The
and
Hoff.
If you watch this show, you're going to be like, ugh.
It wasn't
and I'm gonna tell you this too. These were all TV movies. That's what they thought about comic book movies. You didn't get no big budget to take it to the movie theaters. You had to watch. I think this was on TNT. I want to say.
Yup. No, was it on TNT or was it on? I don't remember. I think it did come on TNT. I know.
don't know.
I think it did. I think I watched that on. I watched that on YouTube too, but I think it came on like TBS or maybe something like that, a Turner Network.
No, it says Fox. It was a release. Hold
It
on,
was
wait.
Fox.
It's not telling me where it went. It was released on DVD 2008 though.
It was USA. That's
USA.
right. Yeah, the Black Bleach, Dolph Lundgren.
Oh my God. That was, I don't know what Punisher that was. He riding around in the tour on a damn motorcycle.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all have no idea, man. It was rough.
It was
rough.
Yeah, it was bad out here in these comic book streets. If you was a comic book fan looking for something, yeah, you just that old Captain America, yeah, man. Actually, that old Captain America holds up pretty good. It holds up pretty good. I will say that.
The old Cap? No, it does not.
One from the 90s.
It does not.
No.
Go pull up that Captain America with that damn bite. Oh, with the 90s, it don't hold up either.
About the 90s. You talk about the 70s version.
Well, that was horrible too. But the 90s, what I don't think holds up. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all forgot the Flash TV show from the 90s. I'm just saying, there's a lot. Yeah, with the winged ears, yeah.
Like it was some bad stuff, man. Xavier, we've come a long way. So just don't go out. I'm not gonna say don't critique. Show everything is up for critique. I think once they put it out to the world, you can critique it. It's okay. But some of the stuff that we just out here doing now is just come on, man. Come on, man. It's Swamp Thing.
We had Swamp Thing, yeah. Swamp Thing actually wasn't bad.
Nah, it wasn't bad. That dude said
it wasn't bad.
Swamp Thing.
You said Flash TV show was goated. It came on like CBS. I believe the Flash came on CBS.
It wasn't bad per se.
It wasn't. It wasn't horrible.
I think Flash is easy to do, and I think that's why the TV series all seem like they always work because it's just easy. It's a dude who can run fast. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. Then you get I don't think the original Flash TV show, I haven't watched it in so long. I don't think they went heavy into the lore in the comics and stuff. But we do know that this last iteration of the Flash, they did go into the lore, and I think it worked out well. But even that, the money, the budget involved, you know what I'm saying? Like there was no budget for this dude in this latex red suit. There was no budget for that. That suit had to be used over and over and over and over. You know what I'm saying?
You said did he say the Guyver was legendary?
Not the Guyver. With Mark Hamill in it. That's it.
Yeah. Well, who else was there was somebody
Mark
else.
Hamill.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. Oh, yeah, that was Mark Hamill because he was doing the Joker. He was doing the Joker voice back then for that character.
Yeah. That was Mark Hamill.
I'm trying to think of what else from the 90s that we just had to eat it. It was nothing else. We just eat it. We had to
just take it.
You know. We
missed it. Wasn't I watch it on streaming. That's another thing. Back then,
on streaming.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing why y'all got it good. Nerds or people who read comic books, this whole space, bad tasting people. Like, no, we weren't the cool kid, right? Like they didn't look at people. I was a cool kid, but people who read comics was not looked at as cool kids, and Hollywood didn't look at people who read comics as cool kids neither. So they really didn't put much into comics.
Nope.
So they put him in a bad slot, right? Not a lot of advertisement. Now, Generation X did get a lot of advertising. I remember that. It was everywhere, but it sucked. Yeah. But they put it in a bad spot, and they didn't. If it didn't do good, or if it was just on the cusp, they didn't wait to see if more people word of mouth was going to help this show make it or whatever. They just cut it. They just
because they didn't care.
because they ain't care.
They did not care.
Shaq is still. Hell, you can
I mean,
throw
there
the Spawn movie in there, which I thought, and I tried.
Spawn was the better of all of that stuff. Spawn was one of the better projects, even though it's not. Well, the CGI is just bad towards the end of the movie when you get to Malbosia. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's one of the better projects from that time.
Yeah,
and that's because McFarlane was a part of the writing of that too.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like they were just doing something. You know, they of course they had the studio behind it, but you still had a guy like that, you know what I'm saying, in the room. So
yeah. And that's the thing I think most off that I like what's over there at DC, and I think you brought it up. Like having Tom King in there, having some of these actual writers over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how big, how small they are. Somebody who actually writes the comics, somebody who's actually a fan. And I don't care what nobody say. James Gunn is a fan of comics. Whether you like his style or not, he is a fan, and he is trying to give you some, you know what I'm saying, what a fan would like. You know what I'm saying? Now it might be what he deems as a fan, but he still wants to.
He's still a fan.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff. I don't think Feige is a fan of this stuff. I think Feige is an executive. And I think Feige has read comics as a kid. I don't think he was like into the comics, but I think he read comics as a kid and he knows some things. But I don't think he's a fan of this. I think he's a movie maker. I think he's a producer, and he has a job to do, right?
Yeah, and he probably likes certain comics, but he's not like how Jimmy Gunn is when it comes to comics.
Yeah, I just don't think he's like that, and that's not a bad thing. It's just he has to get somebody to be that for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he hasn't. I mean, I guess we could count the Russos. I think the Russos might like comics. You know what I'm saying? We know he had what's my man, Josh Whedon. We know he's an actual writer.
Yeah. Josh Whedon is just weird when it comes to movies. Well, I mean, beyond other things. Beyond other things, Josh Whedon is just weird when it comes to the. I can't really say that because the Avengers was a comic book movie, like a true
it was.
from panel to screen comic book movie. So I really can't say that. And as much as people talk crazy about Age of Ultron, yes, was it the day of the week of Ultron and not really the age? Yes. Right. But I cannot deny how really good that movie really is. Like there's just a lot of good stuff in that movie.
Yeah, I think people should go back and revisit that movie.
Yes.
I think Age of Ultron is the only reason why we sprawled out to what we have now in Marvel anyway. Like it's the mama daddy of the MCU. It is.
Yep.
Coach said, hold on, OG. He loves the X-Men. That's why he's bringing them back. No, he's bringing them back because X-Men make money.
Oh, yeah. The X-Men brand is just as hot as Spider-Man. Like, it's basically, while Sony is over there with the Spider-Man universe, you can put, dude, you do a Wolverine movie tomorrow, it's going to make bread. You do an X-Men movie. Actually, if you did any of the characters from the main X-Men core and do a solo movie with them, you're going to make money because they're going to want to see these X-Men characters on screen, especially if they're comic accurate. You know what I'm saying? Going through comic accurate adventures and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, X-Men is a team and is better as a team, but they're still going to make money.
X-Men as a group is probably the most popular, I would say. If not the most popular, they are the most financially successful. I know that they have the highest selling comic book of all time.
Yep. X-Men number one, 1991, 92. 92, X-Men number one. And I got all those covers. So I got both. So you can put them all together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Age of Ultron didn't have hate. Look, I'm not out. Look, it's not the age of, like Dre said, it's the day of Ultron. It's not the age of Ultron. It's not that story. That's one of the things that I don't like with Marvel is they will plaster a title on something and it's not that. But as far as the movie goes, I would say go back and revisit it. It wasn't as bad as what a lot of people. He said the studio messed with it. I believe that. I do.
Yeah, I do believe that too. Because it looked like it was based on the deleted scenes and stuff like that. It looked like it was heavenly. We're not gonna put that. We're gonna do that. We don't really have that, so we're not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that. But yeah, you're right, man. If they did a Wolverine movie, if they did the thing, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think Marvel plays in their sandbox enough, and this is what I mean by that. Imagine Wolverine and Spider-Man. They got a lot of stories together, a lot of old, that old man dynamic with the young kid dynamic. That would go crazy. Even though especially Peter is an adult, but we know Wolverine is damn near 100 and however old, years old, 200, damn near 200 years old. And now he got to run around with Peter Parker.
Exactly.
Like
try to smack the hell out of Peter Parker.
Yeah, but they need to really play in the playground, not try to have some of these people show up in these movies and do other things. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing that I did like about the Marvel, like them playing in that playground, having Nick Fury show up and all of that other stuff, or even with Spider-Man when Nick Fury showed up. Yeah, Wildcats was number 2. That's my bad. Wildcats. 91 was X-Men.
Yeah.
But having like how Nick Fury was in the Spider-Man movie, like play in that playground. Like some of these characters, let them jump in and jump out, tell these stories. You know what I'm saying? I think you can do that. That's why Secret Invasion didn't work, because you just wanted to tell a story with one guy.
Oh my God! Don't bring that. We talking about all the trash stuff, and God, you have to bring up Secret. That's what I'm saying. What would you rather watch? What would you rather watch? Because we're gonna be here about 10 more minutes. But what would you rather watch? Secret Invasion or Lanterns? What was the biggest disappointment in Secret Invasion?
Right, Secret Invasion or Lantern. Because man, you absolutely right, dog. I just don't. Minute and 45-second trailer had these people going crazy, and you didn't even get a lot from. You got him saying, "Hey, I've been training for what he said 2 weeks or 2 months."
Yeah, I've been on basically.
Then they push the car over the cliff. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. He made it out of the car. What is that telling you? What is that telling you?
That's just saying, nope, it ain't good. That's not a good show. That's not a good show. Secret Invasion had one of the best trailers.
Powers. He made it out of the car. He didn't. How do you think he made it out of the car?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Secret Invasion had one of the best trailers Marvel could ever drop, and it was one of the most disappointing shows I've ever watched. I was so hyped. You got Sam Jackson. You got all these heavy hitters in this show just to shat the bed. Just to shat the bed.
And that was the last time you saw Sam Jackson.
He showed up in that sense.
He hasn't even they ain't even gave him the opportunity to redeem himself.
Nope. No, we seen him. Remember, we seen him in the Marvels right after that. After he shot the bed in Secret Invasion, the Marvels came out. Black Girl Magic.
I thought it was Marvels, then Secret Invasion. Am I wrong?
No, I thought it was Secret Invasion, then the Marvels. I don't remember. Remember, we had somebody that didn't like the fact that we watched that show. So remember that.
Man, look, they all.
We ain't gonna get into that though. He was getting something. He was over there on his blue space. He was over there on some of that Captain Kirk. That's what he was on. Captain's log, stardate 469. We have just went to an alien planet with plenty of women.
So the Marvels was November 10th, and Secret Invasion was June 2nd. So it was Secret Invasion first. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, they killed Maria Hill. I'm thinking this is about to be one of the dopest shows I've ever saw. We about to get these invasions. It's about to blend into with the whole MC. Marvel has disappointed me so much. I am looking forward to whatever Green Lantern is, whatever Jimmy Gunn got, because I know good and well I'm not going to go into something and it's going to shat the bed. It's
Yeah.
not. It's just not gonna crap all over itself. You know what I'm saying? Towards the end of the movie, towards the end of the show, just to give fans that big CGI fight at the end. So
Mhm.
what? It has nothing to do with nothing. They didn't. That show was so bad that they don't even reference what happened with the president. You had a whole alien invasion. You go into Captain America: Brave New World, where you could have expanded on the scrolls being there. You know what they did? Ignored it.
Yeah.
And y'all talking about green suit. Get out of here. Get out. Y'all not. I'm nope. I'm not gonna let you do it.
Talos.
You wasted Talos, Olivia Colman. Dude, you wasted Don Cheadle. I mean, a great performance with Don Cheadle and Sam Jackson, and you shot the bed.
Yeah.
You shat it. Nope. I don't want to hear about Aaron Pierre being light skinned. I don't want to hear about the suit ain't green enough. I got Secret Invasion. Shut up.
And those same people probably like Secret Invasion.
Shut up. If you like Secret Invasion, you shut up. You can't talk. Yeah. What's her name? She was over there flexing the Hulk arm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Drax. Oh man, what is this?
Khaleesi. That
What is this?
What's so crazy is they actually could have got away with a watered down Secret Invasion if they would have stuck to the comics. They could have
man.
And it
They
would
could
have
have.
it would have been mid to good, depending on how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been, like you said, it wouldn't have been shatty. It wouldn't have shat the bed.
Did you win the shot it?
At least would have been mid to just do a watered down Secret Invasion, try to slide. Like, what is Don Cheadle? What is War Machine doing? What is
Is he an alien or what? How long he been in there?
right? How long?
Is T'Challa in there? Bring T'Challa out.
T'Challa could have been like, they could have did a lot of stuff. They could have, but we know one thing we do know is that Marvel is scared to tell superhero stories. Now they give you a story all day long about,
But they scared to tell you a superhero story. That is very true.
a guy who wants to be an actor and teams up with not a domestic terrorist, but a worldwide terrorist, and brings him to his house and they can kick it and just hang out. You know what I'm saying?
He got brought to the barbecue. He got invited to the cookout.
They'll tell that story all day long, but when it comes to telling a superhero story, oh no, get that out of here. We don't do that over here.
Nope.
We do not. We try to make
They
the
haven't
next
did that since phase 1 through 3.
Yeah, they want to make the next Shawshank and with superhero names involved. Like, come on, man. White Nick was dealing with that.
White Nick. Black Nick was up here trying to get some cheeks. He been getting alien cheeks for 30 years.
Yeah. And which that now that I look at it, does that even make sense?
Nope. None of that made sense. None of it made sense.
And they wanted
None of it.
Give us a Nick Fury origin that we did not need. Didn't need it. Some scrussy. Not
I bet it was fire too. I ain't gonna lie though. Boy, you can shape shift. Oh snap! You know you can make it bigger if you. Oh Lord, Jesus, catch me!
Oh, that's why he
Get
had
me, Lord. Hey, I'm just saying, Scroll can come in handy. I'm just saying, Scroll can come in handy. Well, I'm trying to tell you, why you think Nick was over here fighting so hard? You know what I'm saying? He wasn't caring about what happened on Earth. He was trying to go on that ship. I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
I'm going back
You-
to this.
Look, you can. Hey, look, you can throw it back. He was like, "Oh, it ain't big enough," and then oh snap, It can be your fantasy every day, and it never gets boring. It never gets boring. I'm trying to tell you, she had that gripper. She had the gripper 3000, the wop 200.
What? To a different level, boy. What?
That I'm trying to tell you. That's why Nick was like, you know, hey, I see what's going on. I gotta get on this ship.
Let me get back.
I got to. I gotta get on this ship, y'all. It's you have no idea. I gotta get on this ship.
Man. But yeah, that's my rant and rave about this Lantern. I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna sit down and let it breathe. Let it. And this for me. It goes back to my argument for James Gunn. A lot of people are like, damn, Blue always trying to big up James Gunn. I'm gonna big him up until he shows me where he fails at, and I haven't seen him fail yet. It's one thing to say you didn't like Creature Commandos, and I don't know why you didn't like Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos, though, it was
fire. Creature Commandos, fire.
It was nice. Some dope fight scenes, and to me, Creature Commandos gave you everything that you could want in an animated superhero show.
So did.
Peacemaker. I haven't seen Peacemaker. Yes, the second season didn't hit as hard as the first, but it still served its purpose. Superman,
still has some really good stuff.
Yeah, real good stuff. Superman. They keep, and I don't know, they keep, oh well, it didn't. We got the actual returns on what it made. Like, damn, dog. Like, why is Gunn the only one y'all gotta go and try to pull these receipts, like itemized receipts for when it comes to the movie? You know what I'm saying? We take everything at face value when the Marvels, they did 300 million. Didn't nobody go and try and get more, you know what I'm saying, extra receipts on the Marvels or anything that Marvel did? Like, why we gotta do that with James Gunn? Let James Gunn breathe until he give you something bad. I'm talking bad. Does that give it
some horrible Secret Invasion? It looks like Shakespeare. Horrible.
Like this, and it's a lot of stuff. I'm coming over here to Warner Brothers to try to save Warner Brothers. You know what I'm saying? To try to save DC. Like, the thing is, Marvel starting off as independent, got the little license, got the distribution from Paramount at the time. They got a hit, right? Then they get picked up after? What was Disney's first Marvel movie was what? Was it Avengers? No, Iron Man 2, I want to say.
Iron Man 2.
I think Iron Man.
Because remember the first one was Paramount. I think it was Paramount Universal. Because Incredible Hulk came out of Universal. And then Captain America First Avenger,
then Iron Man 2.
Thor, it was Thor, Captain America, Iron Man 2.
So
I don't think it was New Line. Because New Line is Warner Brothers. That was owned by Warner Brothers. So no, I believe it was distributed by Paramount.
It was just Paramount. Yeah, it was just Paramount.
So Whack Jobs got it.
If we're gonna let Feige cook, and then we let Feige, and a lot of y'all didn't even. Oh, Feige, he's still doing good over there. I'm like, man, it's dropping off over there. It's dropping off over there, and that's
storytelling. It's storytelling.
Yeah, it's storytelling. Let Jimmy Gunn. Let him tell his stories, and if they don't do good, then they won't be told no more. You know what I'm saying? That's just really how it goes.
Yep.
Because they haven't had that Marvel success over there at Warner Brothers.
Right.
And everybody mad about him not having a Batman. I told y'all from the beginning it was a power struggle over there about that Batman situation.
Oh, yeah, because of Matt Reeves.
Yep. I kept trying to tell y'all, oh, no, it's a power struggle. Matt Reeves' Batman made, what, $780 million? You think Warner Brothers going to walk away from that? They not.
Nope.
And Jimmy Gunn like, hey, man, I want to do my Batman, though. Y'all hired me to do my Batman. They like, we did.
You sure did. You sure did.
This cow right here. It's power struggle, man. Power struggle. So that's my rant, though. That's all I got. Y'all, if y'all gonna watch it. I guarantee. I'm gonna say this. My overall under where it being good is I'm at like 80-90% that this is gonna be a good show.
That's where I'm at. I'm with you. I'm hell until I'm proven otherwise. I'm 100%. Until I'm proven wrong.
Yeah.
I'm 100%.
I can start deducting points for watching.
Jay, that's not the same, bro. That's not the same.
He said,
Yes.
two Batman, no
No,
problem. We
two
have three Lanterns.
Batman, no problem. We have
No,
three.
we have three
No.
characters who are Green Lanterns. Is
Green
what we have.
Lanterns. Yeah, one Batman.
We have one Batman.
You said the last Batman was kind of crappy. What?
You talking about
I can't
the
take
Batman? The Batman.
The Batman was crappy.
I'm not a fan of the Batman.
I like the Batman. I just think the Batman went on too long. There's that third act that just drug the hell on, and then after that, the Joker reveal, and oh man, can we go home now? I feel like I'm held hostage. The rest of the actual detective part,
Yeah,
I loved. I did not like his Bruce Wayne at
for
all.
me, right? I ain't like his Bruce neither. For me, I just watched Batfleck do work, and yeah, I'm in this vein
Yeah,
over
comparing
here.
the two.
And that's just me. I'm always watching Batman now because I didn't even like who played Batman in the Dark Knight? Christian Bale.
Christian
I
Bale,
did not
yeah.
like Christian Bale's Batman.
I
thought
like-
those
I-
movies were all about the villains. The villains always overshadow Batman in his movie.
In the
And those-
first one, I would say Batman Begins is
Yeah.
is way more about Batman. You know what I mean? Ra's al Ghul did not overshadow Batman and the League of Assassins. I used to did not like that movie till I went back and watched it. It's not
I
a
give-
bad movie.
I give you
It's not a
that.
bad movie at all.
Out of
I
three,
would
they-
say Dark Knight is a fire just film,
Joker's
just
movie.
period.
and
It's a fire
Bane.
film now. Now that third one, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like that.
Oh man, Bane.
I didn't like that.
Bane was not in that movie. We don't even need a movie. Tom Hardy played the hell out of Bane. He killed that role. And
Yeah, Tom
all
Hardy
the
played
lines
Bane.
that I remember come from Bane. All of it.
I did not like that movie. I did not like that movie at all. The
That's
Dark
just how I
Knight Returns. I did not like the Dark Knight Returns. It's just I just didn't like it.
Mhm.
I just did not like it. I wanted to, I just did not like it. I didn't. He was short. He was a short
He was-
bang.
I told Tom Hardy like 5'9". We 5'9", man. But Coach said the Rod story was good, but the villains did over. The villains to me in all of those Batman movies. But I like Dre said, I give him that first one. The first one, 50-50. Everything else, the villains got it. Joker got
Oh,
it.
it's the Joker, and the Joker just is. Well, if we really think about it, the Joker is just as big as Batman. Just
You know
as
what?
big.
I might have to walk it back, Dre. Because you had Raj and you had Scarecrow.
Yeah, and none of them overshadowed Batman in that movie.
No, man. I think you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. Because I remember
To
watching
me.
that movie in the theaters and we stood up, standing ovation. I ain't even gonna lie.
Mhm.
I hadn't seen Batman in a while. But
Yep.
now guess what I got? I got a baseline for what Batman is going into the future, right? And that Batman,
see that.
that first Batman Begins gave me more Batmaning than the other two.
Yeah.
movies.
Because you literally got a Batman that's almost, it's never going to be on the level of Batman the Mask of the Fantastic and the way they portrayed a early young Nobody has done that yet. So I don't really care. They haven't done that. And when they do that, then you got me. You know what I mean? You got me. But they haven't done that, but it's still not a bad movie. It's just not Batman the Mask of the Phantasm. Them early years of Batman, and you see the creation of Batman and that duality that he had to go through. You know what I'm saying? One to leave being Batman once he became Batman, having this woman who's really his villain. You know what I'm saying? And then just throw the Joker in there for good laughs. And it's an amazing movie. The movies have never came to that level of Batman yet. I don't care. You know what I mean? So, but it's still Batman Begins is still a solid film.
I think Joker is the greatest comic book creation ever.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. He's
think
one of my favorite villains of all time.
not villain. I mean comic book.
or just a good comic book creation period.
Just because he can do anything you need a character to do. Joker fits that bill.
Yes, he does.
He fit
Yes,
whatever
he does.
He fit that bill. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
he does.
Joker is who I don't even know who created Joker, but man, that he hit it right on the nail with Joker, man.
Yeah, Joker, Dr. Doom are my favorite villains of all time for totally different reasons.
Yeah.
Joker is just Joker.
You ever
No matter
watched
what he does. Oh, the Joker cartoon? What was it? Harley Quinn? Yeah. When he was like, man, he was like, hold up, Bruce Wayne is Batman?
Yeah.
He said, where do I let you go, Bruce? I put Bronson down weeks ago. I ain't got my vehicle yet. Where's my electric car, Bruce? It's funny.
He was mad at Scarecrow for taking his mask off.
Mask off, right? I like Batman's the only. I mean, the Joker is the only dude who got mad when they thought Batman was dead.
Yeah,
and he was like, I don't. That he's my Yang is. I ain't gonna lie. In the words of the words of Riley Freeman, nigga, that's gay.
Yeah.
But he couldn't even do what he did anymore because of Batman. That's why I like the Dark Knight so much, because he was literally the yin and the yang. He was not going to do that if he wasn't drawing the attention to Batman.
Yeah,
he wasn't, and that's why I think that's one of my favorite comic book movies of all time. Seriously, because he couldn't do it without him. So
Coach. I mean, but even for that to happen, Coach, that's what make Joker so dope, right? Yeah, Superman punked him. But I guarantee you, those panels, and I think I know what comic you're talking about. I guarantee you, with those panels, it was some dope writing when it involved with Joker. Even the what it is where Superman goes bad. What is it? Superman goes bad. Batman and Wonder Woman split up. Damn, what is that called? They did the video game with it too. They be in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, you talking about Mortal Kombat versus DC?
Yeah, but shit, I can't think of it right now.
Or you talking about the
Injustice.
Injustice, yeah, the Injustice games.
Injustice. Even how Joker is portrayed in Injustice to make Superman snap that way, knowing that Joker can, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that Superman to come beat the shit out of him.
And stick his whole entire fist in the chest.
Yeah, but the plan that he set up, knowing that, hey, at the end of the day, I'm gonna get my last joke off before you kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is some diabolical stuff, man.
It really is. That it really is.
Crazy.
Like I said, it's. I think we got to be a little. Like I said, we talked about a lot of stuff, but honestly, we got to be just cool. We got to be cool. Just let this stuff show out. You know what I'm saying? Let it play out. Let's see what we're talking about. And yeah, that is one of the dopest panels ever. It is dope. I think the Killing Jokes panel is still better. That Killing Joke panel is bad. Oh God. But y'all already know what time it is.
The sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
We stayed on here longer than I thought. I thought we was gonna be on here for like an hour or so.
Nah, I could Green Lantern stuff, man. I could talk DC, man. Just as good as I could talk Marvel.
Can we get some turtles in this mug? I get Transformers.
I can talk man, whenever you ready. I'm good on both sides, man. I'm of it all, man.
I need a Transformers film that actually looks like Transformers from the 80s, and I need a 1990s look aesthetic of a new Turtles film, and I'm in there.
Talk about that, because I think that's the thing. If a film come out, we watch it, but can it be talked about? Can it
be talked about? That's true.
That's the thing about it. Because I would love to. I wouldn't mind just going back and revisiting the first two Turtles.
We could do it. We could. Yeah. This weekend, TMNT 2 comes out this weekend in theaters. Who's getting this ticket? Me. I'll be at the movie theaters on Saturday with my popcorn and my turtle shirt on, and I'm having a great freaking time. I can't wait. TMNT 2, Secret of the Ooze, comes back to theaters this weekend. So make sure you guys is going to be here for a week. I went to on the 35th anniversary of 1990 film last year. I went to TMNT. So Secret of the Ooze is this year. So make sure you guys are checking it out. Let's
I
go.
Not gonna do one for the third one. Turtles in Time is not going.
Hell no, we not doing TMNT, and it's not even called. It's TMNT 3. We don't call it nothing. It's Turtles in Time, Turtles and Toilets. We don't call it. It's TMNT 3. The never talked about again one. It's terrible. So yeah, it's a Vanilla Ice aside. The film was good.
I like it. I like part.
Look. You might see a TikTok or something to me doing the Go Ninja Go, the ninja rap dance. Ninja rap ninja. We're like, you mad at me, but I'm over here doing this. So, all right, we're about to get up out of here, man. Make sure, Blue, what you got coming up?
What is it? Monarch. I'm gonna be talking Monarch. I know the second episode just dropped, so I'm gonna do a review of both of those. Probably review War Machine. I'm gonna try to start cranking out more reviews. So that's what I want to do, and then be on the lookout for, as you know, Blues News, stuff like that. And y'all go support my girl Mika G over there at Cinematic Nightmare. If she does decide to do another live, engage with her. Please engage with my girl, man. She got a lot. She got a lot of good stuff, and she's funny. Y'all know she's funny.
Yep. Make sure that y'all go and check her out.
Please do.
Yep. Like, share, and subscribe.
Yep.
And I don't know what I'm gonna do in the morning. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll figure it out.
Man,
so you just know I'll be right back with the Dre Max Show in the morning.
Do Shine. Look, man. If you need me to come, we just talk shit about Shine Comics. You know what?
No, I don't know that dude.
I know you.
So I don't know. I don't know that cat for nothing.
Talk about the ref.
Nope. We not starting that again. Nope. Leave that. We leave that be. But I trust me, it'll be something. I haven't got the topic yet. But
Maybe say
J. Carter sent me. Yeah, J. Carter sent me some stuff. Hunter Iggy sent me some stuff. So I trust me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got some stuff coming. But make sure you guys are checking us out. Make sure that you like on your way out. Share, subscribe. Just go ahead, do what you got to do. We're getting up out of here. Peace, vibe higher. I'll see you guys in the morning. Where's the outro at? Because you know what? We got to go.